last session, and then hopefully next time we can have everyone together and it'll actually work out. I wasn't very clear about the scheduling this week, so I'm going to put that down to my bad. So.
Well, it was on the Roll20, right? It was like next.
I didn't even write on the Roll20 when the next session was going to be, so I'll put it down to me this week. That was my bad. I'll make sure it's sorted out for next time.
Whenever that next time maybe. No one that script.
I really like playing this campaign, so I want it to keep going. So.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Same.
All right. So, okay. So who remembers where we were last week?
I do.
Camp. We just finished raping fools. / getting our asses kicked.
So
You definitely got your asses kicked.
Shall I summarize the whole campaign for Dodzy?
Yeah, go for it, man.
Okay. Long time ago, Jack came up with a word of it. No. Okay, so we all woke up together inside a church after being date raped. We no recollection what happened or what went on. We just woke up in a church. We were all in our own beds, and we all immediately tried to draw our swords, and we're like, "You come close, I'm gonna fuck you up." And the church was like, we don't know what the fuck is. And then we're like, okay, we don't care about why we got date rape drugged. We're just gonna all hang out together. So we all hung out together. We went to the quest board, and on the quest board,
I think the story was you all tried to do quests on your own and got your asses kicked, and you all got brought back to the church for healing. Is
that
what happened?
Changing it to okay, and yeah, so we all went to the quest board, and there's a bunch of quests, and we're like, let's go check all these out.
Well, no, we originally were gonna try and hunt down this bounty that me and the other Alex were chasing, and then we got distracted by the quest board in the village.
Yeah, we got heavily distracted.
Other quests that Jack's made, other than the one that was improv on the spot.
And the quest we ended up going for was this Pigeon Guild quest. Well, we went into the Pigeon Guild quest, and they were like, we want you to destroy the Raven Guild. And these are like the post office. Imagine there was like a post office and then a mafia-run post office. Well, both post offices are mafia. Imagine there's an
Did you say
Italian
Pigeon
mafia.
Guild?
Yeah, Pigeon Guild.
Pigeon Guild.
There's a mafia.
The funny thing
post
about the Pigeon
office
Guild.
and a Yakuza post office.
The funny thing about the Pigeon Guild is I'm pretty sure it came about from some like passing comment in the original campaign that we ran like 4 years ago, and it's now become like one of the main factions in this world. Like it's just.
Almost guaranteed, yeah. I don't think I remember it being in the first episode, but it's suddenly
Was it's in the first campaign, it wasn't in the first episode.
I was like, yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it clearly got added later on as we were like, yeah, the pigeons should be everywhere.
Yeah.
And so we went to the Pigeon Guild guy and we're like, you want us to kill the Yakuza Mafia? How much do you want? And they're like, I'll give you 150 gold. Then we went to the Yakuza guys and we said, hey, the Pigeon Guild have got a hit out on you. How much do you pay us to kill them instead? And the Pigeon Guild, we ended up going with the Yakuza, which are the Raven guys, because they sell drugs. And my character loves drugs.
And have prostitutes.
So we went back, we killed the Pigeon Guild, and we pretended it wasn't us by going out into the forest. And in the Pigeon Guild, we found a magical artifact that was like humming with energy, and it was part of one of like thousands.
Wasn't it? It was like a gateway.
Yeah, it was like a gateway to this place where there was like a stone, and it had a hula hoop around it, and the hula hoop was full of energy, and it was connected to like a million other hula hoops, and it was we don't know what it did, but it seemed important. So obviously we immediately
just stole it.
Yeah, we immediately stole it and broke whatever magical purpose it was fulfilling.
The best way to think of it is like an electric pylon, a magical electrical pylon.
That we just
and we stole the shit out of it.
Disconnected it and ran off with the metal.
Like Chinese people after copper.
And we then wanted to leave the city, but a bunch of guards came up and were like, hey, you were in the forest last night? We were like, no, we didn't actually go inside the forest. And they were like, you have to pay us money. And we were like, no. And then we had a fight.
It was a shakedown. It was a mafia shakedown.
And I got fucking wrecked. But Alex wrecked them. Not this Alex, other Alex.
The other Alex.
And we won the shakedown. And they were like, oh, well, you win this for time. And then we left. And then we went to Carden's Cross, and when we got there, we got immediately distracted again. Because we were trying... Oh, okay. The reason we went north is because we're going to the biggest city there is, so we can sell this magical artifact because it looks really expensive. You, in fact, your character, Brandon, told us that it's worth a lot of money.
Your character, Brandon, made assurances that he could sell it.
Yeah.
You made promises to us.
Gonna say nah, it's probably not true.
So then we went to so we went up to Kaiser's Cross, and this is the next session. We got there, we took a quest to kill some bandits, we got distracted again. It was kind of en route, but not really en route. It's kind of en route. So we went up, and we've just finished killing those bandits.
You were given that job by the Sapphire Syndicate, which are the Raven guys.
We're trying to get in with the Raven guys.
I say we killed the bandits. The bandits really did a number on us.
You were the only
bandits
person
really-
alive at the end of the combat.
Really kicked the shit out of it.
Again,
It was actually quite funny how Ross basically made a monkey out of me by playing your character correctly and taking out all the enemies like in the last round. Just immediately winning the encounter.
Yeah, once I took over your character rather than Jack played him, you did a lot better. Went a lot better for us. However, all of us fell unconscious, including my panther. And and then what you decided to do, because you're a nice rogue, is you went through and you counted everything there was in the thing. So if you look at the handouts and look at loot, you can see that inside the bandit camp, there's 2,800 copper, 1,400 silver, 80 gold, 7 gems, a potion, a scroll, a bunch of gear.
So is everyone still asleep? Is everyone still unconscious and I'm awake?
I think we got to the point where everyone woke up last session, but we're going to say that Alex is still out.
Can I pickpocket him?
You can if you want. Obviously, people are going to be able to see you do that.
Well, I'll wait.
I am going to.
I might do it later.
I'll wait till people move.
After I've just woken up and I look around, I'm going to go over to the dead body of. Also, Brandon, you should change your name on Roll20, so I know your character's name. You can change it in this cogwheel in the settings, but change your name from Brandon on the settings. Otherwise, I'm going to forget you're called Tyrone. I'm going to go over to Matthias's body, and I'm going to open his bag, and I'm going to take out 3 sets of silverware that he's been carrying around from the Pigeon Guild, and I'm going to say, I forget what was Irish, was he? Well, laddies, since this fella's out, let us all have a nice lunch while we recover.
Incredible.
And I'm going to give you all a silver set, and we're going to sit around the fire and have some lunch together.
With all the dead bodies.
All the
corpses of your enemies.
Stripped corpses of the enemies, all nicely organised and detailed. Gold filings chiseled out by Todsy.
So it's just like a tea party.
Yeah. So obviously the gear that the weapons and stuff they've got, it's all like Blackthorn military style. So I don't know if I said that. I did say that last time because it's all on the loot section.
No, only the big guy was wearing the good gear.
He was wearing special chainmail, but the rest of his gear was still good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I think.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
So we just regain consciousness, yeah?
Yeah, everyone apart from Matthias has regained consciousness.
Okay. I'll double check and make sure everyone's all right, and then ask to be filled in on what's just happened to make sure we won the fight.
Hi, Dodgy, tell us what happened. Sorry, Tyrone.
Dodgy.
Just what?
What
I just
happened?
blacked out and I killed everyone.
went into a rage.
I went mad up gangster on everyone.
I just named my guy the wrong name. We fixed it.
Oh.
I was just checking out the loot, see what I could steal. I don't know if I've got a crossbow though. I'm pretty sure I don't have a crossbow, right?
Well, these fellas had like 4. You can certainly take one.
Fuck it, I'll take a crossbow. I'll take a crossbow and all the crossbow bolts. Yeah.
Okay. So the difference between a crossbow and a longbow is a crossbow does D10 damage, and I think it has longer range, but it takes longer to reload.
How much longer?
You need to use I think have to use your bonus action to reload it.
No, I'm pretty sure crossbows. The only thing about the loading is that you can't extra attack with crossbows, right?
Right. Okay. This is what I can't never remember crossbow because I never uses one. But yeah. Okay. So you can't do multi attack, which I guess is fine for a rogue. So I have multi attack anyway. So.
So so since I got a bonus action, it won't really affect me, right? Because I'll just use that to reload him and attack again next turn.
No, you don't need a bonus action. Sorry, that's me getting it wrong. So.
Okay.
It just means you can't do 2 attacks with it.
I want to go to the tent that he was, the big boss was coming in and out of, and just peek my head in there and see what's inside there.
Well, Typhon has already been through there and picked out anything that was any good in there. There is
in there though.
It's like a bed and a chest and not a whole massive bunch of stuff really. It's not like particularly. It's fairly Spartan. There is an empty vial on the floor though.
Does that have a label on it at all?
No label.
Oh. I don't want it to be like super powerful beef up potion. The rest are located in XYZ location kind of label, like a game.
Potions do normally come with treasure maps on them,
or in them.
Yeah.
Or in them. Okay. Cool. So what's the plan from now on? We've fucked these guys up. Are we sure these are the guys who've been hitting the caravans? Can we see any evidence of caravan stuff around here? Caravan loot?
You've already had all the caravan loot. You probably had it out.
Yeah, but I mean, are these the people who we're confident these are the people who've been doing the caravan?
Most likely, yeah.
Fucking.
Oops, that's the game by accident.
Well, we can just head on out, can't we? We've got this. We want to curry favour with them.
All in very low HP, so I think we should rest up first.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking about the next move after this. My planner.
I'm on 19 HP. I think I'm fine.
Ready to go. Ready to fucking go.
The rest of us are in 1 HP, so.
Okay, if you guys go and heal in a tent, I'll quickly pickpocket the other guy, right?
So if you you still got to get the reward for this one, right? So because there was a reward for getting rid of these guys.
Woo! Oh, is it like a real reward, like a bounty, or just a
you were promised a reward for taking out these guys.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna go cash that in.
Oh my god, are you kidding me? They've made the Desperado bottles bigger. They're too tall now. They don't fit on my bookcase. God damn it! I'll have to find a new place to put my.
Well, hot damn.
God damn it! Fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Right. Okay. So you guys you do a long rest and get the full heal in. Is that what you're saying?
Please.
Yeah, stay here overnight. Rest
Okay.
up. Have a rotating watch.
Oh, we want to make sure. Yeah, we want to make sure that we can barricade the door as best as we could. I know the panther just jumped over it, but if we can shut it.
Yeah, I mean you didn't break it down, so you can close it easily.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I mean just like close it again because I know the guards just literally opened it and let us in. And a wild panther with a halfling jumped the wall and then jumped back the other way.
I do
So I know that...
when I wake up, I make sure to kick the panther a few times for being a shit.
He's not alive, is he? He's dead,
Yeah,
right?
no, I rest. I got there in time with the healer skit. Oh no, he's stabilized automatically, I think.
I thought you were like he was bleeding out on the floor and you were like slowly walking towards him like, oh no, don't die, please don't. Oh no.
No, it cost me
I guess he's
25
dead.
gold pieces to get him back. So
I believe Ross is abusing the mechanics for the fact that the panther can never leave him or disobey him or anything. So
it's like
he's abusing that fact.
That's good. It's good flavor. Okay.
Okay. So okay, you guys, are you gonna set up a watch or what?
Yeah, we can take 10 to watch, can't we?
Okay. So sure. So you guys take a long rest for the rest. I guess this is probably towards evening, if I had to guess. Yeah. It's probably towards evening.
What does Typhoon do in his watch?
While everyone else is asleep, Typhon, what do you do?
Is everyone asleep? So the guy that's unconscious, can I pickpocket him.
I want
And,
his shit, Jack.
And
I
just
want me to be
well,
bold to
not-
look through the pockets of an unconscious man, because really, you're not pickpocketing him. You're rifling through his pockets.
I just want to have a quick look at what he's got. See if it can help
You can have a
us
look
on
at
our
his
journey today.
character sheet.
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Who is it? Who's missing?
Matthias.
Matthias.
Which one am I, who
you
am I
can't see
stealing
his
from?
character sheet, just his bio and info.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
you
only
can't
his
see the
bio.
actual character sheet. Okay, right. Well, I mean, he's got 182 silver pieces, 59 gold pieces, and then like a traveler's kit.
I'll just take it all.
He he's taken the chainmail as well, the adamantine chainmail. Apparently on this list, he's already got that.
I'll leave that. He can keep his armor. I don't want to,
So you
leave
want
him
the
there
money, is
naked.
what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 59 gold and 182 silver.
Make sure to delete
I'm
that.
sure this will definitely end well, knowing Alex's history of dealing with being stolen from.
Well, just he won't know.
I'm sure he won't notice.
He goes into a shop, yeah, can I get a chip and fish and chips? Yeah, sure. How much is one silver? Alright, let me just get in my massive pile of gold.
Hey, wait a second. A massive pile of gold.
So I need to add it to mine, right? I need to add 59 to mine, right? 59.
And 182 silver, yeah.
So it's 59 gold.
Yeah.
So I got 180 now. And
Okay.
182 silver.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are by far the richest person in this group.
By
Sorry,
a
I
country
would just bribe the other two not to tell them.
Okay. Sure. So,
Do you have any crossbow bolts?
no, he doesn't.
Got any arrows?
I don't think so.
Alright, yeah, cool.
Alright, cool.
Is that is that my watch? Did I do good?
Yeah, you
This
watched
was
his
probably
watched
the
his
worst
money
watch
purse
ever.
real good. Good thing no one attacked while you were doing that.
Yeah, I was expecting suddenly a lion or something.
I just turn around, everyone
Just
else
a
is
lion
dead.
in the camp, yeah. Yeah, so you guys wake up the next morning.
Quiet watches, lads.
It's good.
Yeah, didn't seem to mind.
How much
Definitely
gold?
no thieves running around.
How much gold do the other two have?
I feel like this is not the way you want to go, Brandon. Just
No.
saying.
I'm not saying I'm gonna steal it. I'm just wondering how much gold they have.
Whoa, I'm not saying I'm going to have it.
Ask him then.
How much gold do you both have?
How much gold do you have? Hey guys, how much money do you have?
Well, lad, we haven't finished dividing up the
I have a loot.
spoils, yeah.
We haven't taken the loot yet, have we?
But we've all had our fair share, and I don't think we all started with much. You all have about the same, unless you've been splashing your cash. I mean, I've been buying quite a bit of vapor, if you know what I'm saying. But other than that,
He doesn't. I do not.
Literally no idea.
it's drugs.
So
We should.
has anyone got over 20 gold?
Yes.
Over 40?
Yes.
Over 70?
Yes.
How much gold do you have?
All.
See, that's the thing.
All
These people have
involved.
actually been on other adventures before you got here, Brandon. So
Well, I was going to share my gold, but it sounds like everyone's sorted, so I'll just leave it in it.
okay, why don't you guys?
Wait, you pickpocketed a party member in order to share his gold with the rest of
Okay, so
Yes.
let's divide this loot up. Just divide it up as evenly as you can,
Okay.
if you want to do it now.
So we each
Well-
get 700 copper.
Well, there's three of us, right? So I'll take the gold. Someone else takes the silver.
Okay, I'll take this over. If that's how you want to do it. Okay. If you want to take the
Awkward.
thing that's worth less than the...
Oh wait, yeah, that's a good point. The silver's worth 140, isn't it?
Yeah. No, okay. Three of it... Roscoe begins dividing the gold into 4, as we have done the entire time.
Yep.
If you want to say something at this point in character.
So are we gonna leave some gold on his body? while we leave.
No, we're taking him with us.
Yeah,
It's
just
part of us.
put him on his
We're not
horse.
just gonna leave him here in the wilderness.
Oh, we're just gonna leave him.
You have a horse, so you can just drape him over the horse.
Yeah, he's got his own
Oh.
horse. Just fling him over it.
And or panther.
Aye. Yeah, the panther would do it. Stupid fucking thing. Give it a good old kick. Sire, good for you here. He's more of a dead weight than you're more of a dead weight than he is, and he's bloody
dead.
unconscious. Yeah. So we each get this, and then we also, Roscoe raise the gems before y'all. By the way, Jack, when you copy pasted these, it does say or. I think you were made to choose. You were made to write or. Translucent pink or yellow white. Whatever you want. Zero drive.
Sure, fine.
So we can each choose. There's 7 of them, so that doesn't divide equally. So let's play rock paper scissors. We each get one each. So I get the tiger eye bags. And then, and you know what? We each get 2 each, and then Alex gets 1 because he's
Okay,
unconscious.
that makes
He's
sense.
unconscious.
Yeah.
And we'll just tell him we all got 2 each.
You've lost.
We
that?
we just tell him we all got 1 each.
That'd be really awkward.
Wait.
Yeah, we got 2, but I got 1. No, you got 2. Oh, okay.
I think we should take him with us, go to town, cash in this bounty, and then we can try and fence and get rid of this ring.
Yeah.
I'm
Speaking
uneasy
of that
about having
bounty,
this ring on us at any. Go on.
how much was it worth?
But this one for killing these, it was curried favor with the Raven Guild. The
Pretty sure we
promises
got
of
money
more
as
jobs
well.
in the future. Oh yeah, I mean, but the money. I was thinking more of the curried favor.
Yeah, but
I
just
mean-
how much was it again?
I remember.
No.
I wasn't
Also-
paying attention to how much it was worth.
Was there a leader of the camp? Did they have a leader?
Yes.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
we fucked him.
Can I just go over and like take his head, just so we got proof,
What?
That's a good idea.
Yeah, cool.
and hang it on the wall.
I like how we're all talking casually and you're just like, oh wait, I totally forgot. Gets up.
We were just discussing the mission, and he just like starts sawing at the neck of the guy.
This is the dream,
Sit.
boys. I mean, I've worked long and hard as a bounty hunter, and if I can get curried favor with the Raven Guild, I get my pick of what I want to go after. Do it for sport, less for enjoyment. So the more favor I can win with them, the better for me. You can keep your money now. I'm thinking long term. Planning my dwarf retirement.
I will take whatever's left.
Okay, you can take both Malachite since you mentioned them
Just stone in it.
earlier. And then you can have Keldris, you can have the 2 Rhodocrossites,
Grazie.
and then Alex can get the other thing. And
I searched it and nothing came up.
what, on Google? Really? Malachite
No,
is-
on the
on the SRT, yeah, you can't. You just have to manually add the gems or write it down somewhere on your character sheet.
Okay. What are they called?
Malachites,
2.
yeah, 2.
Cool.
And then the moss agate, I can get stuffed in Matthews's underwear. That's where that goes.
They get stuffed up his butt.
And then
Oh,
we have
well.
a scroll and a potion as well. Well,
What's on the
fellas,
scroll?
it's a scroll of greater invisibility and a potion of clairvoyance.
I will definitely take that scroll.
Well, friend, I also would like that scroll.
Yeah, but I'll take it. So it's fine.
How
how
about
about we roll for it?
you want to play
It's not a
rock,
very
paper,
rogue thing,
scissors?
is it? Here comes the American accent.
Howdy there, fella. You want to play some rock, paper, scissors?
Let's do it.
That's how he talks. That's how he talks.
Okay,
for the record.
so you ready? Type in chat what you're gonna do, and then on 3, 2, 1, we'll hit enter.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Try again.
I pressed end, but nothing came up. But I did put rock.
Yeah, I saw
We
it.
can see rock.
Saw it.
Oh, okay, cool.
We both
Okay.
hit
I
rock.
thought you both said rip.
Okay, ready.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Try again.
Okay, ready.
3, 2, 1. Yes!
Fuck.
You don't change, lad. You just don't change. Well, thank
Best of
you.
3.
That could take some time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Here, you can
It's
have
alright.
the potion of clairvoyance instead. I'm sure you know how to use this.
Sure. What's it taste like?
Good.
Tastes like clairvoyance.
Wait, do you drink it immediately? Yeah, that is there by the way in your item, so you can search for that in SRD and track it in.
Okay, I'll put the malachite in my backstory. 'Cause I can edit anything else.
You need to press there's a little pencil button to turn on edit mode on Roll20. It makes everything yellow, that's how you know it's editable. Or it makes
That's how
everything
you know
light
it's
blue
good.
actually. So clairvoyance lets you basically have another eye? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it basically lets you put an invisible sensor somewhere that is within a mile that is either within a mile that's familiar to you or sort of somewhere obvious that isn't. So like in front of that door or beside that tree or something like that, right? And you can see and hear through it for the duration.
So you could say like, I want to see inside the window, and then it would go inside the window.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that seems pretty good. Just looking.
Clairvoyance is a very good spell. It's like a 3rd level spell, so.
Ah, damn, I never heard or used or seen this spell before, but that sounds pretty
Not many people use divination magic in D&D, so.
That's true.
I dragged it, but I don't know where it's gone.
What do you mean?
You dragged it
I
on
dragged
his
it
character sheet.
to my character sheet, but I can't find it.
Let's have a look. I don't see it. Just
I
switch,
do again.
switch to edit mode. Just write it in the underneath it with thieves' tools and burglars back in your equipment.
You was trying to just drag the potion item on. You were trying to drag the item, not the spell, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you've done. Yeah.
Don't know, it worked for me.
Are you using the
One use, yeah.
Yeah, one use.
Okay.
Cool. Right. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You want to head out now?
Is it morning now?
Yeah, it's morning.
Well,
Yeah, let's do it. We need to. Oh yeah, I want to get back to Raven Guild. That's numerous uno job.
let's
for me
go
right
back
now.
to that inn, get our reward, and then head off to Hammerdown.
Okay, cool. So you guys head out. If I remember correctly, it was nearly almost a day's walk even to get back to the path.
A day's walk?
Don't we have a
Almost,
horses?
I don't think so, because we... Was it?
It was
I didn't
over half a
realise.
day.
Oh, maybe then we fought in the evening, yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think we can get to Carrigan's Cross in a day, since it took us less than a day to get to the place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
what
so we
I'm
arrive
trying
Carrigan's
to say
Cross
to you.
in the evening, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So
So
it's gonna be like
whereabouts?
4 o'clock-ish by the time you get there.
Where the big pink circle is being pinged right now.
Is that where we're going, or is that where we just were?
We were, like...
Well, we can say that
Yeah.
you've walked back there.
Okay.
You've loaded Matthews onto the back of his horse and are heading back there. Like he's semi-conscious, but he probably has a concussion or something, and he's like not with it at all.
What a guy.
This fella, man, first he stomps in with no thought of stealth, and now he's acting like he's got a brain defect.
He might do now.
Well, he had one before, I think. Just made it worse.
Just made it worse.
Yeah, so we get to Carden's Cross, we go to the same inn.
Sure. So you have the obviously there's the code word that you need to use in the inn.
Ravens are lit.
Not quite.
Not quite.
Did we know the code word?
Yeah, it's the one you used last time.
Did I use it?
Yes, you did.
Me?
Yeah, you. It was given to you in your pouch of drugs.
Does anyone remember it? I don't remember this. It's been like 3 years since he last played.
In 2 weeks. No, it was.
I go in and I smile at the innkeeper because I'm the same person he saw before. Right?
Yeah.
So, hello fella, we did it.
Yeah, in this world where people can change their appearance at will, he's definitely just gonna. Okay, no. I won't wish you suffer anymore. The password was you ask him if he's well, you tell him that you're looking for blue jays.
Was
He
that
totally
me who said that?
Yes,
Okay.
because the note was given to you.
I remember the note was given to me, but I don't remember saying it. But okay,
I
okay.
definitely
Look
remember
for
there were
blue
notes
jays.
involved.
Hello,
Okay.
fella. You got any blue jays?
He says, "I think I saw one under the bridge, on to the entrance. This is the east entrance to town."
Hey guy, it's us. Do you remember from before? Blue Jays, right?
Alright, under the bridge. We'll be staying here the night, so I'll look around.
Sure.
How much is it tonight?
I think it's
With
traditionally
with
one
dinner.
silver. We'll call it 2 silver a night.
2 silver for dinner. Alright, I toss some
Cool.
2 silver. The rest of you can pay for yourselves, you fucking...
Can I pay for everyone else?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll offer to pay for everyone else.
Big spender.
You're a
Better
generous
than
fella.
Matthews. I mean, Tyrant.
It's on my unconscious guy.
Like ya, fella.
Okay, so after about an hour, you guys head out to the bridge that you were told to meet the guy at, and you see the same guy that gave you the job to begin with, and he says, "Oh, back so soon?"
Yeah.
I look to Typhon. You know, like expecting him at this point to reveal the head, wherever he's been keeping it.
Oh, yeah, I'll just whack it out my sack.
Oh yeah, that. It's like 7 head. I'm
Oh, sorry. Yeah, let me just flop. Bum. Giant head flops out.
So the guy looks at it. He's like, "Well, that is indeed a 7 head."
Yeah, but he doesn't know what the bandit looks like, so it's just his head.
Yeah,
It should just be a head we found.
I just
definitely a head.
I just point to it and tell him this is the guy, right? Question.
Well, I don't know what he looked like.
I'm gonna bring out
well, I'll just toss the head to one side then. Fuck it.
Put it in the river. Oh.
Aye, we did it, lad. And I show him like some of the armor that's got the blackthorn stamps on it. Like
Yeah, he says, "Well, yeah, so I guess it was true then. They were Blackthorn, or ex-Blackthorn, I guess, military. Well done. Seems you guys are pretty reliable. Normally, most people don't get the job done that quickly. You know, stick around for a couple of days first."
Not us.
We hate Deccan.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you for that.
So, your reward, I don't remember what it was, so I'm gonna say it was 250, because that sounds like something I would give for this.
That seems fair, lad. Specify the exact denominations. Is it just 250 gold?
It's just gold. It's just 250 gold.
All right.
The H.
No, not each.
That's disappointing. Also, can I go over and pick the head back up? I want to keep that head actually.
Sure. You just dust it off and brush off the dirt.
I'm going
Sure, you can keep.
to get the bag first, by the way, the bag of gold.
I thought that sentence was gonna go. Oh yeah, I want to go over there and pickpocket him.
Pickpocket the head, yeah. So the guy, your contact, he says, so what do you guys go by?
What?
Yeah, what's your?
What do you mean, go by?
I mean, most of you guys, most of these like groups have like a name, right? You know, like so we can reference you, and I can tell people, you know, like, oh, XYZ group, you know, they really helped us out.
You mean like the Avengers? We were kind of trying to keep a low profile, if you understand this, but
I was thinking more, you know, Justice League.
Yeah.
look at the dead head, yeah, Justice League, right?
Brought justice to the head.
Do you want a name, fellas? I turn and look at the two conscious party members.
I'll turn towards the one unconscious party member, see what he thinks.
He's not really in a position to talk right now.
I'll look down at the head. Ask for his opinion.
Yeah, he didn't say his name though, funnily enough.
Oh man,
Oh.
that'd have been cool if he'd have said something.
Well, I guess we could take after your guys' name. You're called the Sapphire Squad. We could be like the Payroll People.
Peridot Party.
Yeah. What do you think,
Alright,
fellas?
you guys can have a think quickly. I'm just gonna nip to the toilet real fast.
What should we call ourselves?
I don't know. I'm really bad at picking up stuff on the spot. That's why it took me a week to write my backstory.
Well, you came up with a dog. Wet dog, us. You call us the wet dogs. Or whatever they were.
Call us the wet dog. Mad Dog was the guy we were hunting.
Mad Dog,
But we don't want to call ourselves Mad Dog because that leads to a weird scenario where we're chasing someone who we're also named after. It's like, have you heard about this new group, the Mad Dog? Hey, my name's Mad Dog. Yeah, they said something about trying to kill that guy. Oh.
What about Professionals?
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice name, isn't it? It's like, yeah, let's call them the Professionals. Yeah, we're the Professionals.
It's the thing. Well, if you consider there's two bounty hunters here, and your character, who does things that like money, like, he's pretty cool. We could just be like a gang of bounty hunters, effectively. And a rogue who likes to steal from the bounty hunters. When
and they're unconscious, too.
Well, not always over unconscious. It's just easy. It's just easier.
I thought you meant we're not always unconscious. I was like, yeah, I know we're not always unconscious. That'd really suck if we were always unconscious.
That'd be a great campaign. Yeah, you guys are unconscious. 4 hours later, yeah, still unconscious. Yeah. You sense a little bit of light, and you're unconscious. No, that's gone again. That's you back to being unconscious.
Guys, I don't think I can make D&D this week. Oh, really? Something exciting's gonna happen. Oh, okay. You're still unconscious? Took the bait.
Yeah, so let's call us just the Professionals then. We're professional bounty hunters, just called the Professionals. Sounds
like
good.
I think the plan should be cash in this bounty. We want to get good with these guys, and then get more curried favor with the Sapphire Syndicate. That should be the play.
All right,
I'm back. Right. So, do you guys know what you're gonna say?
We're gonna call ourselves the Avengers. No, I'm joking. We're called the Professionals.
That's a good name. Like it.
I came up with that, of course.
It also is an oxymoron because we are everything but.
It's a bit misleading. People will buy us and be like, "Oh, we're expecting a professional, well done, clean job," and we're like, "Yeah, we broke the entire fabric of the universe."
Yeah, we just
Everyone died.
Yeah, we just released Cthulhu. Okay, so the guy says, "Yes, the Professionals. That's it's nice, clean cut. I like it."
Cool, thank you. We just thought of it.
So yeah, I'll make sure that none of my boss knows how well you did. Hopefully we can work together again in the future.
Visible grin on my face. No, I really think we could really benefit your boss. So do make sure you tell him exceptional news about how hard we're working.
Okay. So the guy, he makes his exit at that point. So I need you guys to tell me what you want to do. So we can't move the story unless you guys decide.
Go to sleep.
Well, we need to rest up. We need to try and get rid of this ring, and then we should try and seriously see if we can get the Mad Dog, because that's what joined us all together, and that's a pretty penny on his head.
So you want to run all the way to Hammerdawn, and then nothing will be there that will interest us, and we'll run all the way back to Bellwood. Okay.
No, it's not in Hammerdawn. That was just where we were.
No, I know. He's in Bellwood, isn't he, the Mad Dog?
We have no idea where he is. We were hunting him. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere.
I thought there was a bounty for him in Bellwood.
I think there was, yeah. Oh no, I think you guys went to the board and it wasn't there.
No, but then we got. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, I remember there being a bounty form of him somewhere.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't remember because it had a picture on it. That's all I remember, like his scraggly little face.
Oh yeah.
He's scraggly.
All right, go to sleep, and then tomorrow we head off to Arborhead. We all good?
Good. Sold.
Matthias?
Sold.
Got to hear you're on board with it, buddy. I pop the 62 gold he's owed in his pockets.
Cool. I'll add that to a sheet then.
I'm sure Typhon will quickly steal it.
Can I?
You also need to add the
have
700
this?
gold and stuff as well. The 700. Did you do that?
Can I?
I'm
Can I?
adding it. So he's got 62 gold and what else? Sorry.
20 gold, 300 silver, 50 silver, and 700 copper, and 1 gem.
350 copper.
350 silver, 700 copper, and a moss agate.
Also, could I remove one of the eyes from my head and put it in his pocket?
Sure. That's what you really want to do, like.
Yes.
It's gonna be so awesome when he wakes up.
Thing is, no one's gonna remember that when he wakes up. Unless
Oh,
you
By
put
the
it
way,
on
last
his...
session, there's an eye in your pocket.
Just stick
Don't
it on
really know
his. Just stick it in his, on his sheet, innit?
Yeah, just put in one eye in your pocket.
Cool. Right. So you guys wake up. You go to move out. So I mean, it's going to be probably a 2-day journey.
Okay.
Because you can go. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-day journey. You're probably gonna get to like here-ish before you guys, or something like that. Before you guys have to camp down for the night.
You all good rations?
Yeah.
Yes.
As good rations.
Good.
So you guys start moving out, and yeah, I mean it's a fairly leisurely walk. This road is kind of quite like a main road. It's fairly well travelled. You pass a couple of people on your way.
How's the weather?
It's very warm. It's the middle of summer. So eventually you start walking past the forest. This is the Kilfay Forest. It's like a really like old forest. There's a big community of wood elves that live in the forest. Typhon, you said you would know about them. They're known for being quite tribal and backwards. They're very old-fashioned. If you look to the south, there's a big city called Ellison. That's where all the other wood elves live. Their territory was. What's that? Sorry.
But non-backwards ones, right?
Yeah, they're not. I mean, wood elves are still pretty old-fashioned to begin with, but these guys are like. They're like tribal tattoos and Celtic warrior kind of thing. The guys to the south, they used to have this like massive forest they had, but the Blackthorn war machine just kind of burnt half their forest down, so they've only got this tiny little area left that they live in. They're not in a good way, basically. But you guys, you make it to where like an area that you think you can camp down for the night. You set something up, you set up a fire and whatnot, and you sit down to bed up for the night. So who wants to do a watch?
Celtic warriors, by the way.
Whatever.
There's no soft C in the Celtic language.
Okay, thank you.
The more you know.
Now I know.
I'll take first watch. I'll take first watch, fellas.
Cool. So it's still light for
me.
first watch because it's summer. Who takes second watch?
I will. I take it.
Okay. So on the second watch, what are you doing during that time?
What am I doing during my second watch? Maxing, relaxing, shooting some people. No, I'm maintaining and tinkering. I want to try to fix my toy that I've got.
Is there anything?
I've got a pair of goggles that let me see in the dark, which are useless to everyone but the rogue. And I've got a noise-making toy that I'm just going to keep fiddling with.
That's it. Is there something specific that you're actually like working on or doing? Or...
No, just a toy.
Okay.
The tinkering toy, the noise-making one.
So as you're working, you can hear like noises coming from the forest. They're like people like very far away, like people like crying. Sometimes it sounds like people crying. Sometimes it sounds like people laughing. And sometimes it's just like a lot of creaking. If you want to know this forest, like it's kind of like the Christ, what's it called? The forest of the Ents from in Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like that
So,
kind of forest.
Might be alive.
Yeah.
That's right. The audio I hear is like noises, like people that are alive. That's spooky.
Yeah, that kind of atmosphere is what I'm going for.
So I want to head to the edge of the forest if I can, and just peer inside, see if the noises get any louder the closer I get to the forest or not. Just to clarify whether it's coming from inside or
not. Yeah, I mean, so how far do you go in?
Like 2 or 3 trees deep. Like not. So I'm still within like a pace of the edge of the forest. I don't want to suddenly just like wander in, just like I don't know, 3 or 4 meters into the forest.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
clear path leading back at me.
Yeah. You start to step into the forest and you feel like dizzy almost.
Ooh.
It's not. It's like there's something like weird going on in this forest. It doesn't make you feel good.
Cheap homemade wine.
Yeah.
So when I was in my backstory, when I almost died, I was contacted by like the other realm and stuff. Is that the same sort of thing? Is it like unworldly? Do I recognize it as like something out of this world, or is it just like magic based? Because
it's something otherworldly. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to be specific in this kind of situation.
No. Okay. So it's reminiscent of when I'm having like fucking PTSD flashbacks to the time that a demon saved my life. So I'm like
possibly,
like a motherfucker. I'm gonna like back out of the forest, panicked, like stumbling maybe, like just as quickly as I can to get back out to the forest. And I want to wake whoever's physically closest to me. Probably
it's gonna be Typhon.
Roscoe. I'll wake Roscoe. I'll walk over Typhon.
Okay, you wake Roscoe.
Because I need a witness to make sure nothing goes missing. I don't want to wake the thief up first and have Roscoe wake up not wearing pants like some Skyrim thing where he wakes up and he doesn't have a sword anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to wake up my other halfling brother.
I open my eyes and grab my dagger, expecting, the worst.
There's something in the woods. There's something in the woods.
I'll look
I
around.
know.
I don't know if you know this, friend, but I can't see in the dark.
I give you my night goggles, my night vision goggles.
Wow, it's a perfect thing to have. You have for yourself.
I can't believe you didn't tell me this entire time. I can't believe you built them for yourself when you don't need them. I've had these literally the entire time. I've only just realised you can't see good.
I put on the goggles at night. I don't know why I said it like that. I put on the goggles of night.
I'm going to wake up Tyrone now as well. Tyrone, motherfucker. Sorry, that's what we called you while you were. when you weren't here. I've got to remember what your real name is now. Every time I look at the chat, it says Dodsey. So, which is it? How's
Changed it, right?
again, bud?
Yeah, it changed. It's type 1 now. And are you on roll 20?
Oh no, I was looking at the Discord. Sorry, my bad.
Nothing harms in it.
It just says Tyrone. It just says Tyrone under his picture. Typhon, there it is.
Just changed
Right?
it to Typhon.
Typhon. So I wake up Typhon and I'll tell him there's something in the woods. I don't feel comfortable with these woods. There's something in there. I don't know whether I've told you guys this.
Is it the monster from Bellwood?
I don't know. It could be. All I know is that there is. I've had experience in the past dealing with otherworldly demons, and I'm getting a strong feeling that this might be similar to that. And you can see like I'm really shocked. I'm really uncomfortable with the situation. I'm really like not okay, not in a good mindset. Like overly, like I'm tweaking like a meth head right now, thinking the cops on me.
I'll lay a hand on your shoulder. Hey, mate, calm down. It's all right. Hey, you want to calm down? I got just the thing.
No. I'm gonna scramble over to my pack and my stuff, and I'm gonna make sure I've got my thunder cannon in my hand, which is kind of like the dumbest thing because now I'm just kind of waving this around wildly, like towards the woods. Not at people, not just like at civilians. It's like, hey guys, wanna die? No, just like holding it, like shaking it, and every time there's like the wind rustling a leaf or something, I'm like quickly jerking and like aiming it into the forest. I'm telling you guys, there's something in there.
Hi, stupid panther, do you smell anything? I'd like to smell with my panther.
Just kicks the panther.
Smell with my panther.
So you
see? So
you tell the panther to go have a look, basically, and the panther goes in there. As soon as the panther steps towards the forest, you can all see this. Like a little light appears out in the distance in the trees.
That's a pretty light.
It's not as strong as like a torch, but it's bright enough for you to see it.
So is it like hovering?
Yeah.
Like on the ground, or so like what? Eye height?
Yeah.
Higher or lower? Or?
It'll be higher than the gnome and the halfling in the party. It's about the highest.
I'm fixated with staring at it, like eyes wide, like trembling while staring at it.
I wanna follow the panther.
Okay. Are you doing this
Can
stealthily?
we can all see the light, or is it
Yeah.
just the panther who can see the light?
Stealthily.
No, you can all see the light.
I turned on.
So where's the panther gone? Sorry, I might have missed that. Oh, it turned on when the panther went close.
Yeah, the panther started like sniffing, moving towards it, and then the light turned on.
I wanna stay stealthed behind the panther.
Okay. So you start moving into the forest. How far do you go before you want to stop?
Like 10, 20 meters behind the panther. Don't want to get too close to it.
I don't see the panther too far in without me being within sight. Like it was just to like go in and smell around and see if it catches.
Yeah, I mean the light is just floating there, and you still hear like the sounds of like people laughing, people crying, you know, weird
Guys,
noises.
If you give me a second, I can check to see if there's some magic in the air. But it'll take 1 minute. Do you think you can control yourselves? Oh no, wait. No, I can't. I take that back. I can't do that. It's only fey humans. It's just humanoids. I thought I could check if there's any fey around, but I can't do that. Darn it. Ignore me, fellas. Continue on. I'm gonna cast Beast Bond on me and my panther.
What does that do?
So I have to call it back. So I go up towards it and like call it back.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand up and yell into the woods as loud as I can. I'm not afraid of you, demon! And you can see I'm like visibly shaken by the entire incident and completely given away our position. Yeah, but I'm gonna scream, I'm not afraid of you.
Okay.
Like Home Alone.
Yeah. Can you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
Um,
I assume you're talking about Home Alone 1, not like the Lost End of York one. That was terrible. What's the guy's name? It was the creepy bellhop. What was his name? I'll find out now.
I mean, the snow shoveling guy.
No. In Home Alone 2, what was he called?
Oh,
Donald Trump?
He was no, Donald Trump.
can I climb trees?
You can.
Can I climb the tree?
Sure. I mean, which tree?
You're in a forest.
You know, hey, tallest one.
Tim Curry. Tim Curry.
I wanna just climb the tallest tree and see if I can get a better view on the light.
You get a less good view on the light because you're in a tree and there's leaves everywhere.
Gonna scale back down the tree.
I didn't think that one through, boys.
I
Climb the
figured
tree,
probably
can't see anything. Climb the tree again. Climb down the tree.
I figured probably like a really big tree somewhere.
Um,
I'll just sneakily go close to the light then.
sure. Give me a stealth roll.
I'm gonna climb on the back of my panther.
What is it? D20?
Yeah, D20. If you just click on stealth character sheet, it should just roll it for you.
Oh. Shit. Stealth. Where's stealth? There it is.
Okay.
Wow, that's bad. I get +7 as well.
So, the other two? Do you follow Tyrone into the forest?
No, I'm gonna shout to the guys and be like, "No, guys, come back, guys!" And I'm panicked that they're going in there. Like, I can't fathom why they want to go in there at all.
You're right. I don't go in once he shouts that.
So
I'm now scaring everyone.
how far do you go before you stop?
Me, well, I guess like maybe only like a few meters in. Like I called the panther back to me to cast a spell on it.
Tyrone, what about you? How far do you go?
I'm gonna go until I can see what the light is.
Okay, so you
I ain't
start.
gotta stop.
You start going in, and you see after like you go about 30 feet, and you can see like a figure of a person near the light, or like silhouetted against the light, I guess. Excuse me. So I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So,
Like a frog.
yeah. So you feel like compelled to go further.
Sure.
So you
This
keep
is
going.
the last we see of Tyrone.
So you keep going.
And you now play as Matthias's character. Hooray!
So you keep going, and you see a like another 30 feet. Obviously, what do you? Rest of you guys, do you do anything at this point, or?
Back me up.
What is it, Tyrone? Hey, sorry, what is it, Kildris? Do you know what it is?
No, I'm shaking. I'm aiming into the forest still. I'm saying, I don't know. I've spoke with one of these demons before. There's nothing good can come from speaking with them.
Typhon, get back here!
I'm torn because I want to go in and help him, but I'm almost like physically repelled by the forest. Every time I get to the trees, I like realize what's happening. So I'm just standing like literally at the edge of the forest, like a dog on a porchway who knows he's not allowed to leave the porch, like yelling into the forest, like Typhon.
Do you want me to hold your hand?
No, I don't hold my hand. I'm a grown up. Just don't like this, please.
I've seen this kind of PTS before a lot in my life, so.
So Tyrone, you keep walking, and you see this figure of a woman, a beautiful woman, wearing a dress made of like leaves.
Mhm.
And she said she basically asks you. It's weird. She doesn't talk, but you can kind of understand what she is saying to you.
Okay.
And she like takes your hand. This person to you, like, this is your friend. Trust this person. And she like motions for you to come with them into the forest.
I'm gonna run away.
You wouldn't run away from your close personal friend, though.
But it got really creepy really quick.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're charmed, so you can't. Really...
Fuck it up.
You have to do what she says.
Yeah,
So.
fuck it, you don't choose to do things anymore.
So yeah, I mean that's a move.
How come she saw me anyway? I thought I was stealthed. My stealth was good, right?
Your stealth was a crap roll, mate.
I thought it was you were like sneaking like Kronk in Emperor's New Groove, where you just against the wall going da-da-da, and the people walk past, obviously seeing you.
Yeah. So I mean that's like that's another 30 feet for Tyrone. So what do you? What the rest of you two guys do?
Can we see this happening, or
Oh yeah, you can see him silhouetted against the light.
Can I see the silhouette of a woman?
No,
She.
because you're in front of it.
So it just looks like it's just me.
Yeah. Actually, make a perception test for the other two guys. Also, with disadvantage if you don't have dark vision, but
nobody's wearing my glasses, so we got the most lit. Oh, but I'm shit at perception, so.
Oh, you did okay though. So
I'm on the wrong tab.
17 minus 2. Holy shit, you're bad at perception.
So yeah, Kildress, you can see like there's definitely another figure in the woods with Tyrone. Like there's another silhouette there, but you can't.
I'm talking to myself, but obviously Roscoe's right next to me, so can hear me. So it's like, like I'm saying, so I say out loud like, oh no, it's back for him now, and like muster up the small amount of courage I have, and start running into the forest towards the two people. Because in my head, I'm assuming this is the same demon that spoke with me. So I'm thinking.
Okay, we're gonna need to roll for initiative at this point, I think.
Hot damn! I'm running into fucking shit up.
So just roll in the chat, and then I'll
That is the wrong button.
What we're rolling? D20.
D20 plus your dexterity.
I have inspiration 0. Is there no button for initiative?
There is a button for initiative. It only works if you have like a counter out on the board. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what a badass, Roscoe.
Is that roll /D20? Is it? You got a from how to do this?
Shame I'm on a panther, huh?
How do you roll it? Sorry, just
/R space D20 plus whatever your dex is.
It's not always just your dex.
Wow.
Tyrone, motherfucker. That fits Fluff. You're bewitched.
It probably benefits you more than anything else, really.
Because you don't really know the enemies yet. Wait, what?
It's not how you do that, Jack. There we go. Tyrone, you got a 7. Kildress, you got what? Sorry, 20. And the Panther got a 14.
The Panther got more.
You go first, man.
I'm on the back of my panther, and I'm gonna not move until it's my panther's turn. How far away are we from Tyrone?
About 70 feet.
Well, that's a good specific number. I guess I couldn't get a shot off at the thing. So what I'm gonna call out is in Sylvan. Because maybe I think it's an elf or something. I don't know. I have Sylvan as a language. I'm gonna call out in all my languages. I'll just go through them one by one. And I'll be like, "Get back, foul creature of the night! That man is not yours to lay claim to." Or foul creature of the forest, I'll say, or something.
Back to Irish now, I see.
But in Sylvan, so with the Sylvan voice, it's "Get back, foul creature of the forest." That's how Sylvan
Apparently, you're
sounds.
one of the Beatles now. Yeah. So when you say that, Tyrone, you see in front of you like this woman looks in the direction of where the voice is coming from, and she doesn't look happy.
And then a smile and a ready in action to strike.
Keep in mind, Roscoe, you can't actually see this person at this point.
Oh, well, I don't say person, then I say... Oh, I
But,
didn't... yeah, you're right. No, I didn't... I just heard from what he said, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So the voices, they stop. Like all the laughing and crying and whatever, that all stops.
Certainly seems similar to my time in the Shadowfell, but almost opposite in its mechanical form.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Yes, I just ready an action to strike.
Okay.
I've got a short sword and a shield.
Kildress, it's all you, man.
How close am I to these people?
70.
You're 70 feet away.
Oh wow. I am going to run so that I am as close as I can be without substituting any of my other actions. Take a knee, lay aim, and fire at the demon.
So the problem you have is that Tyrone is between you and this,
no
this
worries.
person. So you're gonna get half cover.
3/4, I would guess.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3/4 cover.
Yeah, no, that's fine. At this point, I'm so besotted with these flashbacks. I don't care if the bullets got to go through Tyrone to get to the at this point. I need to kill what I'm speaking to. So yeah, I'm just firing them. 20. That's good. 20 enough?
I haven't seen a roll out of you yet.
Oh, sorry. I thought it came under the thunder cannon. Sorry, that was my initiative. Do apologise. Do I need to? Can I?
You need to click on the. Yeah, no, yeah. You need to click on the
attack.
The actual weapon. Oh shit! I just logged out of that. 20 bucks.
You rolled in that one.
Oh man.
Didn't we say we're doing critical failures and you're shooting into your back of your friend?
Yeah. So you hit Tyrone.
Tyrone.
Shit.
Shit.
So.
Such a Tyrone.
Oh shit.
So 2d8 damage.
10 damage total.
So Tyrone, you take 10 damage and you're shot in the back.
Well, he dealt piercing damage,
2d6,
right?
so not
did it hit her?
So sorry?
It says piercing damage, right? So did it pierce me and hit her?
No. That's just for damage distances. You don't need to use it for most of the time.
Okay. So I lost how much?
I thought the thunder cannon was D8 as well, but this is D6.
So I'll lose 10 HP, right?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not. It's 2d6 damage, not d8. So it's 2d6 plus d8 plus. Wait, what?
It's 3d6 plus his dexterity modifier.
Yes.
And one of the d6 is his thunder damage.
That's correct. Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, no, fuck it, let's go. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to reload. But I don't know which one's which, so I mean, that was bound to happen anyway. I can just see two silhouettes, or do I know which one is Tyrone?
You saw Tyrone walk up, and then he was like behind the light.
And now I see two silhouettes. Okay, so I'm
no,
in my head, I'm like,
Tyrone
damn.
is the only silhouette, and the light is from the other person creature.
No, I could see he was with another person.
Yeah, but she's producing the light, isn't she?
She is producing the light.
It's not a silhouette. Only Tyrone is.
The light.
Oh,
the
I
light
thought,
did.
I thought I could see two people.
The light did go out when you shouted out in Sylvan. But
because my dark vision range is currently 60 feet. So.
Yeah. You can see there's definitely two because you're closer, Kildress. So you can definitely see that there's a second person there.
Yeah, that's why I ran in the first place because I saw there was a second person. So I guess Roscoe can see there's two people now. He's rode into the brush a little bit.
I'm my turn.
This is so cool, Roscoe Can you're a halfling riding a panther wearing night vision goggles. This is fucking sick.
If only had the
I'm
rifle.
so envious of how your character's handling this. This is awesome.
Yeah, you've just shot our friend in the back. Yeah, so at that point, my panther,
Yeah, so I can imagine why you might be envious.
my panther roars
Wow.
and it charges forward and it jumps off, like, you know how you see in the movies it jumps off a tree to the next tree, like turning left and right
Yeah.
in there. That's how it
Cool,
was.
sick flips.
Yeah, it
Like
does
a skateboard.
He's
And
He's well adapted for this environment.
Unfortunately, it's just out of range, so it has to use its action to dash.
It's
to
just
get
doing. It's just doing more flips. It was taking so long doing flips and jumping off trees.
Yeah.
It didn't make it to the combat in time.
So you know, it backflips over Tyrone and lands next to, and now I guess I see the beauty, elven beauty, and while I'm like running forward, I'm like shouting in various different, like I'm shouting in Goblin and in
Hebrew?
Halfling.
Hebrew, yeah.
I was like backwards language. That sounded like to me, like someone reversing, you know, a video. Yeah, and I land next to. I try to get like when I like steering the panther, I bring it around like on the other side of her, so like it's Keldris, then it's a space, then it's Tyrone, then it's a woman, and then it's me on the other side.
Translation: I want to make sure I'm not between Kildris and her.
Basically, I'm as far from
Yeah.
Keldris as I can be.
Translation: I want to get out of good down range.
And I'm assuming I shouldn't use my humanoid role, even though she's a humanoid, because it's a fey, right?
It's a fact.
And I strike, and I do say, once I see her, you know, I do speak Sylvan, so I know a bit about the fey. And
Be gone, font.
Is there like, can I roll to like recognize what type of creature she is? Is there a roll for that?
Yeah. Let me just figure out what skill it's going to be.
Or something. I don't know.
History.
No, it's not going to be history.
Nature might be. Survival would be a great if it's survival.
It's probably going to be. Yeah, it's going to be nature.
Okay, I'm not very good at nature.
Probably not. No.
Alright, I don't know anything.
This creature appears to be female.
And I say, you know, he's not for you. He's ours. I look at Tyrone. What's Tyrone's face like?
Yeah,
when I'm
just one
striking
second.
with a sword. Did I hit, by the way? With a 14?
You do. You hit and fuck this creature up.
Oh, that's probably a bit aggressive of me, isn't it? I guess I'm just following. Keldris decided to shoot. Wait, what I saw? Did it look like Keldris was aiming at Tyrone? Should I be attacking Tyrone? Oh no! Just say I do that.
Okay.
And I run past and as I go by, I shout back to Keldris and say, "Your aim is off, fella."
As you see Tyrone, there's just bullet holes in his back. So yeah, then it's this woman's go. She turns to Tyrone and she says, "You must help me. There, you must defend the forest. Please protect me." And then she just disappears. She reaches out, touches the tree, and she just disappears. Yeah. So everyone, make me a perception roll.
That's a good roll. Is this to do with smell?
No. Oh.
Oh, there's my.
So, yeah. Kildris, could you make me a roll as well? Kildris, please.
Alex. Did he die?
He's gone. He's gone. Or he's muted. Either way. Right. I'll just roll it for him. So we can keep this moving.
That's stealth.
Okay. Oh yes, that's stealth.
We can use that roll. I'm pretty sure. Actually, his perception is -2, so.
Yes. So he's pretty distracted right now. But yeah, the creature disappears, and you don't know where it's gone. So Tyrone, it's your go. So you've had Roscoe and Kildris like try and destroy your friend.
Well, am I still like under her?
Yeah, you're charmed.
influence?
He said,
You have to do what she says.
Well, I want to turn and towards.
Sorry, I went to a drink then.
Kildris.
What did I miss?
And
I missed
draw
the
my crossbow.
Panther landed was the last thing I heard, and then he was going to roll a check to see if he knew what it was.
So the woman said to Tyrone, "You need to protect me in the forest," basically, and then disappeared.
Oh.
And then and then she disappeared, and everyone made a perception check. I rolled for you. You rolled a 1. It wasn't good. And yeah, no one can see where she's gone.
So she like ghosts off into the background.
She touched the tree and disappeared. She morphed into the tree.
Fight's over. No more initiative, or
No, it's I was just saying what happened.
okay.
So yeah, that's how happened. So yeah, it's Tyrone's go right now.
I'm gonna turn around and draw my bow on Kildris.
You take disadvantage on bow shots if you have someone in melee with you, which you do currently.
I don't.
Oh.
I'm over 5 feet away from him. And
Oh,
also,
okay, fair enough.
You don't take disadvantage of bow shots anyway, do you?
Do you not?
Isn't it just? Oh, yeah. Isn't it if you shoot someone within 5 feet of you? Or is
I'm
it
not sure.
always?
I thought just if you had someone in melee range with you.
It could be. You could be right. I'm gonna look up while he's.
Alright, well, go for it, Tyrone.
What did the Fey Enchantress say, sorry, to Tyrone? Or don't I know that's my
You need to
character?
defend me and the forest. Yeah, you miss.
Did I hear? Do I hear that or not?
You see an arrow go past you.
I don't think you would have heard that. You're quite.
So
far
I've
No,
seen
you,
the lady
you didn't
disappear,
hear. You didn't hear the. You didn't hear. You saw the Fae disappear, but you didn't hear her say anything.
and now I've seen Tyrone. I know it's Tyrone shooting at me.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I'm gonna shrug it off as like, oh, he's just firing a warning shot back at me because I accidentally hit him. So I'm gonna keep running towards my assumed friends and be like, we have to find her. We have to stop the demon. Not panic, but like glad I can see my friends again and run. So I guess I use my combat turn just to like sonder over to them. I'm not readying an action or anything. I'm just like walking over there.
Sure. It's Roscoe's go first, though.
I think we should
Okay, sure.
we should get out of the forest, guys. We can't leave Matthias on his own, and yeah, this seems to be its home turf. I'll look around. We don't know where it's gone. Let's get out of the forest. That can come to us. Let's not approach mystical stuff anymore. Mystical floating lights in the middle of the night. And a forest we know to be full of savages and and magics and monsters. And Roscoe just starts, while he waits for his panther's turn. That's what he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kildris, is your go?
My turn, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm going to walk up to them and be like, if she's gone, we need to leave. No good can come and speaking with these demons.
So you walk over to the group.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I'm shouting at them like that we're fools for coming in here and we should leave.
Yeah, I just told you to leave, and then you walk towards us into the forest.
Yeah, I'm not stopping, can I?
What?
I'm like, you're shouting we need to eat because I'm like 30 foot away. So
Yeah, but
you shouting at me or
I thought you said you walked up.
no? It wasn't my turn.
Oh,
I
why
jumped
did
my
you
turn,
say
didn't
you
I?
walked
So,
up? Well,
it
then
was my-
I say.
That's what I said. You just said on your turn, I walk up to the rest of the group, and I said, so you're all group up together, and you said yes.
Yeah. So well, I say it loud enough so you can hear. So I say, "All right, guys, let's all head out of the woods. Seems to be our home turf."
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna start to leave. Turn my back and start jogging out of the forest. I don't want to be in there. I'm leaving. I'm dugging out of there.
It's the Panthers go.
I run out on the panther. I can make it out in one turn, so I do so. Back and make sure Matthias is still there.
Do you run past Tyrone?
Hey, he's got a short bow out, so.
Yeah.
Does anyone have healing abilities?
How far do you move in a round?
With the panther dashing, it's 100 feet.
Okay. So are you guys all fully outside of the forest then? Apart from Tyrone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so this creature's go. When you guys alright, okay, cool. So you guys have stood there and then the exit of the forest and you're sort of like calling to Tyrone to come out. As you as you pass through some like vines or something come out of the trees. I just need to let me a sec. Oh, shit. Come on. Yeah, so Kildris and Roscoe, you need to make me a strength saving throw, please.
I'm on my panther.
So sorry?
I'm on my panther.
It's fine.
I think it's emotional
Would it not
strength.
be my panther's saving throw?
Sure, your panther saving throw.
Oh.
Strong will.
So Roscoe, you all these vines start coming down and trying to like grab hold of you.
Oh, okay.
Roscoe, your panther breaks free. But
I thought you said
Kildris,
came up from the ground. Okay. Me.
you have the ground from the trees, bit of everything.
I'm holding very tightly to my panther.
Yeah. But Kildris, you get tangled up in these and you can't move. So you have the restrained condition.
Oh my god.
So sorry?
I'm gonna yell. I yell out. Because Roscoe's gone past me now? Question mark.
I guess so.
I would turn to cut him out then, I guess. It depends.
For the record, entangled means you can't move, and any attack rolls against you have advantage, and any attack rolls you make have disadvantage.
Oh my god. Fucking hell.
So,
speed to 0.
yeah, Tyrone, you see this woman appear next to you again. She pops out of the tree. But this time she looks very different. She
pops out of a tree.
Yeah. She literally pops out of a tree. The tree opens up and she just steps out of it. And she's definitely the same person, but now she looks like she's made of wood rather than like
skin.
Yeah, basically. She's just like a lot of like branches and stuff growing out of her and stuff like that. And she says,
is it Gaia?
No. It's just you need to kill them. You need to kill them now.
Can I question her why? Why does she want this?
Because they'll destroy the forest and they'll destroy me.
Do I have to obey her?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
So it's your go.
How far is Kildris from me? Is he close enough for me to attack with a melee?
Kildris will be 60 feet from you now. No, Kildris will be 55 feet from you now.
Can I attack with melee weapons? Can I get close enough and attack with melee?
Yes, because you're a thief, you can use dash as a bonus action.
Okay, well I'm gonna run and I want to leap on like at him, like as if I'm gonna jump on him with both my swords.
Sure.
Do I just roll the weapon?
You can't draw both your swords in the same turn. You have a short bow out.
Can I not?
You can.
If you want to draw two weapons.
Draw one weapon.
Mm.
You got to draw 2 weapons. That's a bonus action. But you've already used your bonus action to sprint.
I thought we said he could drop his weapon and pick out his other one.
You could take it. Yeah, you can drop a weapon and take out another weapon because dropping is a free action. Yeah, but you can't take out 2 weapons on your turn without using an action. That's
okay.
Unless you have the 2 weapon fighter feat.
Okay, even if you did do that, you would only be able to attack once anyway because you've already used your bonus action to sprint, so you can't use it for a second attack.
Fuck it, I'll just shoot him then.
But if you want to do more damage, melee is better.
Yeah, but I've got a woman next to me and she'll protect me if he tries to attack back.
Okay.
I got my woman here. My lady.
Are you using this crossbow you got?
Got my bitch. No, I used a bow.
Oh.
Use a crossbow.
That's actually a good point. It does more damage, right? It's more damage, right?
Yep.
Fuck, I'll use a crossbow.
Alright. Just do D20 plus
It's
dex.
on your character sheet, so you can just use it, I think.
Oh, so you already got it on there?
Yeah, I told you to drag on. Should be all there.
Oh yeah, so yeah, she's the crossbow. Yeah. Fucking hit Kildress right in the chest and do 11 piercing damage.
I visibly yelp out, "In death? No, not death. We're getting close though, boys. We're getting close to dead." I assume this is in my back. I can't see.
Yeah, I guess it'd be in your back, yeah.
I assume it's the demon, and I scream to Roscoe to help defend me from the demon.
How far in the forest is he?
He's 55 feet away from you. You sprinted out, so you'd be a little bit further, but...
Wait, so the vines came out like straight away then?
So sorry?
So we fled, and you're saying,
yeah.
By the way, what should happen on our turn if it's like a trap or something? The vines attacked us within like within 15 feet of leaving. Kildress.
Yes.
Okay. I would not have ran all the way out of the forest then.
I mean, no, it's not a trap yourself.
Well, if it's a spell of our turn, then we were already out of the forest.
No, I didn't make
you can cast a spell outside of the forest.
Wait, so we're outside the forest with vines?
Yeah, outside of the forest. You can cast a spell on you anyway.
Okay, but I thought you said vines descended from the trees, and I'm like, I thought we were on.
Well, I mean, you're just outside the forest. You're not like 20 feet away from it. Well, I'm just saying for flavour.
Okay, no, but that's helpful because now I know that Tyrone couldn't see to make that shot. He would have to move.
Why could he not see?
Because we're 70 feet away from him.
No, you're 55 feet away from him.
Why are we 55 feet
away? Because Kildress moved into 30 foot range to shoot. And then he ran away, which is 25 feet. He's 55 away.
Wait, Kildress's range of his aim is 30 feet.
No, but that's how far he said he moved in.
He moved in. But he shot in his turn. He couldn't have made it that far into the forest and wanted to go. He can only move 25 feet. That would have required 40 feet of movement.
You're correct.
I need to use maps!
I'm going to put it down to the fact that Kildress said he was going to move before we rolled initiative.
Yeah.
And we'll call it that.
Because I said I was going to run in at the start anyway.
Okay, so we're inside the forest then. We're 15 feet inside the forest, to clarify.
Caught up in the vines.
Caught up in the vines. That makes sense. So we're not out of the forest. And I will use... I will slash at the vines surrounding Kildress. I would... I don't understand how we both get hit by this if I ran out.
Because it's an entangle spell.
We need a check.
Right, so sure, you can both get. I mean, you can help it. You can give him the help action to try and break free.
Okay, I use the action to try and break free.
We'll symbolise that as you attacking the vines. Kildress, it's your go.
Is he free now?
I shout to.
He has to make an action on his turn to break free.
I'm going to shout to Roscoe that I think the demon is attacking me, and that he needs to help Tyrone, and then I make an action to get free, which I think is a strength check.
Uh-huh.
Do that.
You have
advantage on this, though.
With advantage or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Nice. 15 total.
Let me just make sure that you have done so. You break free.
Sick. And I'm screaming to not screaming, shouting to Roscoe to help Tyrone because I don't know he shot me in the back. Yeah, I think it's demon witchcraft.
Well, I was looking, so I tell him. He shot you in the back.
What a weird conversation we're having.
He shot you in the
Tyrone.
back.
He shot you in the back.
Let's get out of here. He's too
Demon
powerful. You're injured. I run out of the forest on my panther.
I thought you jumped off the panther to
I
help.
did not jump off the panther.
I'm gonna limp out of the forest.
You went to go help.
I was next to Kildress, right?
You're right. You were absolutely. You're next to Kildress. You're absolutely right.
So I just slashed next to him at the ropes, and then I just walked. And I go. How far is our camp from the edge
From
of the
where you
forest?
are right now, it's 15 feet.
15.
Well, about no, say 20 feet because there's an extra.
Okay, 20 feet. I'll go 20 feet out, and that's it. I was gonna say my panther uses its action to light the campfire, but it's not quite capable of that. So that's
Sorry, I
it.
just need to. Right, 2 seconds, guys. Just give me 1 minute.
Gets in tight.
Oh my god.
Well, Tyrone,
It is the season.
it was good knowing you, buddy.
It's alright, this woman will protect me, right?
Totally.
Yeah,
Totally
you can
protect you.
move
Nothing
in
bad's
with her
happening, you know.
for the rest of the. You'll be like a dryad sex
Move
slave.
with- Every episode, you just chime in for 10 minutes and go, "Oh, I made eggs today. Redecorated the house. It was really cool. Touched a boob. Was sweet." All right, see you next time, guys.
Alright, back. So, what position are you in now? You still next to Kildred?
No, I cut.
I've go on.
I cut him free on my turn. Well, I helped him get free, and then he got free, and then my panther walked out too, and I'm next to the ruins of our campfire, and also Matthew's sleeping body, and I'm turned.
How far away?
limping.
How far away are you from Kildred?
20
Okay.
feet. No, it would be 35 feet away from Kildress.
Okay.
On my turn, I limp out of the forest.
Don't make your turn.
It's not your go yet, though.
No, but it
Wait,
was. I
no,
just made a
he
strength
did.
check to see if I get free.
He goes free, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got 3 and then which way? So
And then
how
I
far
walk out
away
the
are
forest.
you from each other now?
Okay, so
I am in the camp because the camp is safe.
It's 25, so you're 10 feet away from each other then.
yeah, we're
Camp
10
safe,
feet.
yes.
You made it 10 feet out, yeah.
So the woman stood next to you, Tyrone, and yeah, she sort of beckons you to keep going. Basically, she's not wanting to give up on this. So she moves forward, and yeah, she just casts the same spell again. So you need to make me strength saving throws again.
Allah be praised. Nice.
Come on, Panther.
Panther get
Oh,
fucked.
shit.
So your panther
God,
becomes
God,
tangled
God.
up in grasses and roots and stuff that have popped out of the ground.
You stupid fucking beast.
So yeah, she also moves forward, so she's now about 40 feet from you. So you're able to see her now, and yeah, so she's yeah, so she's like made of wood, basically. Probably a good frame of reference would be
You can see
no
her
one's gonna
skin
know what I'm
was-
talking about apart
skin
from
was
Alex.
made of bark. Is that what
Go
you
on.
describe as?
Yeah, that's probably what I would describe it as. No, it's like a fantasy dryad.
Nice.
Obviously not as you can get that up than
Nice.
Alex, but yeah. It's less beautiful, more terrifying now.
God damn it.
Tyrone, you shall go.
Is anyone in between me and the woman?
No.
I make sexual advances on the woman.
Do I still have to obey the woman?
Yeah.
Am I still?
Yeah.
How far is Kildress now from me? Like, is he in range of my crossbow?
Out of your vision. He ran out of your vision.
How far do I have to move until he is in my vision?
You don't know because he ran out of your vision. But
Yeah.
Oh.
if you just follow the woman, then you'll be able to see him. Yeah.
Okay, I'll follow the woman until I can see him.
Okay.
Can I see him in this turn?
Yeah,
and
you can
attack?
see them in this turn.
Okay, I will attack again.
Yeah. Who you shooting?
Kildress
Okay.
Damn it, I'm
my-
gonna die here.
with my bow. Not my bow, my crossbow. Wait, I've lost it.
I think you miss because he's not tied up. Oh my God! Is that Matthias? Is he here?
Oh, good. I'm gonna nudge
Is
him
he
away.
just in time to save the day?
I'm here.
He's
I'll
in
just kill
time to
this.
save the day.
Well, does he want to save the day after? Let's remember what he wakes up to.
We have conveniently explained away your absence by the fact that you were still concussed from when that Blackthorn guy kicked you in the head.
Over and over again.
Makes sense.
I just kept you awake. I just came.
Fortunately,
Somewhat how I'm feeling right now, but yes.
the only thing you've missed is you guys got the reward for the Blackthorn.
The only thing you've missed?
Yeah, so you missed
a
that.
lot.
Yeah, you got the reward for taking out the Blackthorn guys, and you split up the loot. You guys started heading towards Arborhead, and then you started seeing lights in the forest, which the party immediately went to go look for. You're currently,
Let's go investigate the shiny light in the forest. Excellent.
yeah. So yeah, you're currently
Also,
in
we're
a fight.
called the professionals now. That's our actual name we gave to. This.
Oh, you have an eye in your pocket, Matthias.
A human eye, yeah.
You also have a gem
Excellent.
in your underpants.
Cool. So
Is that a
do you want-
moss agate that I've got in my
That's a moss
underpants?
agate, yes.
Yeah,
Why have I
moss
got a
agate.
human eye?
Because someone put it there.
You're gonna have to ask that
Yeah,
question when
so-
you wake up.
So, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, 'cause
we've
you don't know
basically said
anything
you're.
that's happened so far.
Yeah, we've been saying that you're conscious, but like not really with
Groggy.
it. So because we're at the end of the initiative step now, it's just rather convenient. Roll initiative, and then we'll add you to the just roll. I'm just doing it manually, so.
Yeah, I came over and my panther kicked him a little bit or nudged him to see if he
And he,
could wake
and he
up.
woke up.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, I'm not concussed anymore. Let's go.
You just need a sharp kick to the head to not be uncussed.
Short, sharp kick to the temple. Boom!
Initiative of 14.
Yep. Descending. Cool. What's your dexterity bonus, by the way?
-2.
Right. So we'll say you're
13.
going to be below here. So we'll say you're 12. Cool.
So does
Oh no, I rolled a
Oh, no, no.
16. I rolled a 16. Oh right, okay.
He would
Yeah, I
still
mean,
be
just 'cause-
above the women, so he'd be 13.5.
I worked that out.
So has Matthias been sort of semi-conscious this entire time, or does he literally know nothing apart from when he got?
No, he's been semi-conscious. He's just not really been in a state to fight or whatever.
Okay, that's fine. So he knows that he's like heard the screaming and the gunfights and stuff so far,
Yeah.
and he's seen the panther get fucked up.
Well, currently, Roscoe is running his panther, and his panther is caught in an entangle spell.
Would Alex be caught in the entangle spell? I'm right next to him.
This should really suck for you, Matthias, because you're about
Is
to
that
wake
how
up
he
entangled
woke
in
up?
blue.
Maybe that's how he woke up. The vines.
Okay, yeah, no.
went up
Yeah,
his
so
ass.
if we let Matthias have a strength check for the entangle spell, then, and then we say that woke him up.
Disadvantage because he was fucking unconscious.
He's not unconscious. It doesn't matter. He fails it.
Oh,
Anyway.
that would be a save. So +2. 15.
Why do you have it on advantage?
Oh, I don't. I pressed the button, but
You rolled a 5.
So just roll again. Roll a saving throw again.
so it's a strength save because it's a spell.
Yeah, just roll it again. Yeah. 13. So you fail, and you're entangled by these vines, and that wakes you up. Convenient. Roscoe, it's your turn.
So am I entangled?
No, the panther isn't. No, I guess the panther be entangled.
Yeah, if it like comes up from the ground, like if you're on a horse or an elephant, wouldn't make much sense for you to be entangled.
Or an elephant, yeah.
Why is
you're on
elephant the
a-
next mount you went to?
Elephants are not that expensive in this game. You can buy an elephant, man. Just wait till you get some money. We played a high-level campaign, and literally the 3 starting players came in on elephants. Remember that, Alex? So I will. I can't. He only walked the distance he needed to, so I can't see Tyrone or the woman, right?
No, they've moved into range of you now. They're 40 feet away from you now.
Okay, they moved a lot further than they needed to. I will drop my shield and sword onto the nice. I actually have like on my back of my panther like little saddlebags to catch it when a free action drop, and I'll draw my short bow and shoot at the woman again, I guess.
Okay.
I'm quite tempted to shoot at
Tyrone.
yeah.
Kildress.
Mate, don't shoot me. You shoot the woman. Save me.
You
Save
don't know you're doing this because we can probably guess.
They probably just think you're a wood elf. You think a wood elf would know better than to walk into the forest with bright shiny lights, but you know. Yeah, so your arrow bounces off of her bark-like skin.
And then I'll notice Matthias is like maybe like grunted or something when you got a vine shoved up his butt, but I'll be like, Matthias, Tyrone's working with her. It's some sort of a trap or something. Get up, man.
Akbar.
Kildress, it's all you, man. I might get some music going.
Yeah,
I'm going to turn around as I now see Matthias is tangled up in the vines, and I want to crawl over to where Matthias is and try to help him, panicking, saying that you're not going to claim this one, frantically trying to assist him in unvinding himself. So do I need to assist him? Is it strength check for me, or do I just give him advantage?
No, strength. So if you're helping him, that's your action.
Yeah, I want to help him. That's a gun.
So that's your action. So you're giving him the help. You're doing the help action.
I'm doing the help action this turn, and I'm telling him I think the demon shot me in the back.
Okay.
Wait, what demon?
Oh, there's a demon in the tree.
By the way, there's a demon.
Wonderful. The woman's the demon.
Her skin's made of bark.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. I am telling you it's a demon.
When I look at the over towards the woman, can I clearly see that she's a dryad?
I mean, it's a woman who's made of wood and looks very angry. Probably, I mean, yeah. She'll give me a nature check.
Was she speaking Sylvan or Elvish to?
She was speaking Sylvan,
Okay.
but I guess you wouldn't know that really. But I don't know. She would have seen Elvish because that's what he understands. But
19.
Yeah, so- yeah, you recognise this as a dryad.
Okay.
I mean, I assume Sylvan elves speak Sylvan too, but.
Okay, so Kildress, you're taking the help actions. So it's the Panthers go.
He tries to break free. Want to break free? This is a strength check, right? Not a saving throw.
Yeah, with advantage.
18.
So yeah, he breaks free from the. Good thing he had advantage. He breaks free from the roots and vines.
Question it. There. Seems good.
No, that's not good.
That's his turn.
Sure. I mean, do anything else in your turn, or?
No, the Panther's just. Rah, 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 rah.
Can I infer that it was the woman that cast the spell?
Probably. If you had to guess.
Well, it's not any of
Okay.
us, is it?
It might have been.
3 of us are in the spell.
Oh my god, that's loud. Oh shit, I just keep doing that. Keep accidentally leaving. So yeah, 3 of you are in the spell right now. Currently Matthews, I think you are under the effect.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're under the effect of entangle. So what do you want to do?
I wouldn't try and break free.
Okay, give me a strength roll then, bud.
Oh, with advantage because I'm being assisted, yeah?
I think no, I don't think you were being assisted. Panther was being assisted. I'm not sure who was being assisted.
Oh, I was helping Matthias.
Okay, right. So in that case, Panther doesn't break free because he didn't have advantage.
Yeah, I did wonder. I did say.
Oh,
that.
did you help him?
No, I sure. No, I'm not helping my fucking stupid panther.
So the Panther didn't
Panther's
break
still
free then in
entangled.
that case. No advantage for Panther. But Matthias does break free because of his advantage.
Wonderful.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. My bad.
I give chase.
Okay.
So who?
He's about 40 feet away right now.
You have to get up from being prone. Did we leave him in his armor over the last 2 days?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
So I was prone on the ground, so he's 15 feet of movement to get up and 15 feet of movement to move towards them.
Okay.
Did we take him out of his fake armor and put him in the bear adamantine armor?
Sure. I mean, he'd already changed in his character sheet, so I'm just gonna hand wave it and say that he did. So yeah, then it's the woman's go. Let's see what this video is.
Can I see music playing there?
Yeah.
Oh. I was so confused as to what that was.
Oh yeah, by the way, Brandon, this is second Alex.
Hi.
You can meet each other.
Hello.
First time we've all been here, it's pretty nice. Yeah, so okay, so this woman, she holds out her hand, and this like massive like her hand becomes giant, like wooden club sort of thing. And she moves towards Matthias and takes a swing at him. So it's gonna be
He just says, "Do it, you wooden slag."
he hits you. What's the bonus here? Yeah, that's right. So for 9 damage, just clubs you around the face and almost gives you a second concussion.
Fuck.
Tyrone, it's all you, man.
I am. Well, I assume she's now in between me and Matthias, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna target Matthias.
With what?
My crossbow.
So you're gonna have to move first because she's gonna be giving him cover.
Yeah, so I'm gonna target him from where I am, right?
Right.
Tactical.
He's trying to cheese the charmed.
I mean, I think that kind of goes against the spirit of it.
Okay, then I won't. I'll target Kildress again.
Sure.
Fuck it.
Makes enough
I
sense.
might as well finish what I started, right?
Yep.
Or change the target. Can I still see him? He's not moved, right?
No, he hasn't moved.
No.
Okay.
Well, I got out of the woods and then I came back in to help Matthias.
Well, actually, it'll be more advantageous if I move towards him, right? If I move closer with a crossbow.
With a crossbow, no, it wouldn't be any different.
Okay, fuck it. I'll fire from where I am.
Yep. But you miss him, unfortunately.
Ding.
Unfortunately.
Kind of glad.
Roscoe, it's you, man. Your panther's still tangled up in these.
Ah, fucking stupid panther anyway. I fire another shot at her.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
she
that's
is
your
currently
fault.
getting
That's the exact
half
same.
cover, but it doesn't make a difference. You do some damage, and you hear this like unholy scream in agony as the that's a short sword you just rolled, right?
Yes, exact same. I said.
Okay, sure. Yeah, you hear the scream in agony as an arrow gets lodged into a like collarbone.
Well, I've hit her twice, lads, and she's not down.
Kildris, sure, you'll go, man. I mean, at this point, you can see that it's Tyrone shooting at you.
I am going to aim at Tyrone with my rifle and shout at him and scream at him to not make me do it. But I'm on full health, so I'm kind of like staggering a little bit. I'm like begging him like not to shoot me, but hoping that he's not going to. So I just aim at him. I'm like, no, don't do it. Like, don't make me shoot you.
So you're readying a shot to shoot him.
Ready
and he
a
shoots
shot
you.
to shoot him. Yeah.
Okay. Panthers go.
It tries to break free. I want to break free.
Nope. Still stuck.
Yikes.
Matthias, sure go, man. You're face to face with this dryad.
I bring my shield up to protect my body. Do a kind of spinny thing with my axe because it looks cool, and smile and bop it on the head.
Cool.
Whoop. Whoop.
Single-handed.
Okay.
17.
Yeah. You smack it. You take a big chunk of bark out of its chest, but you don't kill the creature.
Wonderful. I'm then going to use my action surge to hit it again.
Mhm.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to invoke my fighting spirit
Okay.
to get advantage.
Oh.
Boom!
So your first hit sort of like staggers the goes down to one knee, and then your second strike you just bring it around and you just swing your axe across sideways and just remove the creature's head from its shoulders, killing it. So yeah, the creature falls to the ground, and it sort of starts to disintegrate into leaves. Basically, it just turns into leaves and blows away. Tyrone, you no longer feel compelled to help this creature.
I point my axe at Tyrone and start walking towards him menacingly.
Kildris, anything you? Sorry, what have you got? Matthias. Tyrone, sure, you get a go.
I'm gonna put my bow away and just slowly walk towards him, apologizing.
I mean, you know that you've been charmed. You know that you were under the effect of a spell. At this point,
Oh.
just so you know.
Okay, well I'll just go over and explain what happened. That
Yeah,
it
what do
wasn't
you
my fault.
What do you say?
I'm trying to tell him it's not my fault. You can't. And oh no, actually, I'll just I'll also offer them money.
I thought you were gonna say, yeah, I'm just gonna attack him. Fuck it. Like... Okay.
I offer them 5 gold each.
And at this
as
point,
reparations.
we're gonna drop out of initiative.
Is the entangle gone?
Yeah, the entangle disappears.
I drop my axe
Panther's
down.
Panther's still hanging there.
I drop my axe down when he says that he was under the effects of the spell. And keep your money. Perhaps we can all learn next time not to follow the dancing lights in the forest. As an elf yourself, I'm surely you would know the dangers before you even stepped in here.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't set up camp across the road.
Yeah, I blame my camp's location.
or at least wait until I'm conscious and I can like roll my shoulder and crack my neck a little bit because I'm still waking up.
Sure. Cool. So, so, so what do you guys do? I assume you set up another watch.
We
Probably
move our
not kill
camp
just this
north of the road.
Okay. As far away from the forest as you can possibly camp.
Yeah, we camp next to a river and a nymph comes out.
No. Okay, so
We used your silverware, by the way. Remember the stuff you looted, Matthias? Just to let you know, it might be a bit if you find like a bit of dirt on it. We had a meal while we were out, and we didn't have any plates, so.
What do you mean you didn't have any plates?
yeah, the silverware that you looted from Pigeon Guild's place.
Like, everyone starts the fucking mess kit.
I know. Ross just wanted to make sure that everyone took it out of your pack and then had like a candle stick at lit dinner with the silverware.
Not sure why you're still hanging on to it, but I thought we should make use of it.
Probably because you haven't had an opportunity to sell it yet, if I had to guess.
I sold all my stuff. Remember
So,
the hour?
you guys have an uneasy sleep, and wake up the next morning. You can take a short rest here if you like. Kilders will be back in a second. You're just going to get hay fever medication.
What, in game or?
A bit of both. I mean, you just fight a dryad, maybe hay fevers.
Exploded and shot pollen
Did he
all over him.
text you that rather than just write it in chat?
He did.
Or say it out loud?
No idea. Anyway, so you guys wake up the next morning. You can take a short rest. Yeah. So, I assume you guys head out towards Arborhead, right?
I need to buy a mess kit. I knew I didn't have one.
What pack did you start with?
And one Starness pack and a Dungeoneer's pack.
Oh yeah, it's not in either of those.
I don't think it starts in everyone.
Must just be explorers. Oh well.
So you arrive at Arborhead.
You don't even.
I put my hand in my pocket and find an eyeball.
Yes, it's an eyeball where your money pouch used to be. I mean, that's not true. You still got money actually on second. But yeah,
I count my money. I start looking through my packs to see that they've rifled fucking through it. Is there anything missing?
You have a different amount of money than when he started.
That is correct.
I
You have a
think he
different
has
amount of money than
I
when
think
you
he has
started.
more. I think overall, if I remember.
You definitely have more overall, yeah.
More.
How much money were we getting paid for the previous quest?
250. So you should have.
Do I have an additional
63, 62?
You've got what gold is there, right? It's all in your inventory.
Yeah. I've been updating it for you, so.
Okay.
The question is, does Alex remember how much gold he had last?
Yeah, about the amount that's currently on my character sheet. Because of the gold that we got from the first quest. So I'm querying the fact that I want to insight check them when I ask them, have you fucking robbed me?
Sure.
Not
who are you
friend.
asking? Who are you asking?
I
feel like there's an obvious choice.
All of them as a group.
Okay.
All three of them.
Will so Tyrone and Roscoe. I assume Roscoe's. What are you gonna say, Roscoe?
Not I, friend.
Okay.
You can see I have a pillar, a little slip of paper. You can see my accounting of all my finances here. I sure hope the police don't find us because I'm going to be taxed to high heaven.
Sure. You can give me an insight roll.
I'll just privately roll to you.
20. Oh, that's with advantage again.
There's my private.
Let me roll that as a normal one. I pressed the button by accident.
No worries.
4.
You're not sure either way if he's lying or not. To be honest, he could be lying. He might not be lying. And then again, you asked Tyrone. Tyrone, what do you say?
I most definitely did not. I don't steal from my companions.
Give me a deception roll, private one, please.
How do I have a private one?
Do /GR.
Did you maybe have like DM that to make it more subtle, maybe?
/GR, then what?
D20. Oh, D20 plus whatever your deception skill is.
I don't know what that is.
So on your character sheet, next to deception, there
Oh,
should be a plus number. And if you want to give me a insight roll for Tyrone, Matthias.
8. Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, you're not sure either way if he's lying to you, to be honest. I'm sure this is building lots of trust within the party right now. As far as you're concerned, yes, as far as you're concerned, like, they could be lying, they could not be. You might not trust them, but you don't have any proof, basically.
Well, my logic is that I have the same amount of money before as I did after the quest that we completed to kill the Blackthorn guys.
Yep, so something definitely happened to it. You just don't know what.
Where's my share from the killing that camp?
I put your share in your. What did I put a coin pouch in your backpack for your share. Both the camp devying and the reward we got from the Sapphire Syndicate.
Well, it's not here.
If you show me the 2 coin pouches you have now, I guess I open the inside of them, point to my sewn inscription that shows they're produced by the Roscoe. Now these are definitely my coin pouches, fella.
So something must have happened to your money that you got.
You've
Is the
been
next logical
You've been
conclusion.
with us the entire time, unless you've been spending money. I think we would have noticed. Maybe in the inn. Did he get his own room? Who did he sleep with in the inn?
Don't know.
What about on the horses? Maybe it fell out while you was unconscious on a horse, right?
I think we would have noticed that, fella. Would have been on. It's in his backpack. How would it have fallen out?
You know, bumpy ride.
I mean, it wasn't. It's been a lovely sunny day. I mean, no, I don't want to doubt myself here, but I hope I would spot if someone drops. How much gold do you think it is, your last friend?
60, 70 gold.
I think I would notice. That's not some small amount of. It's not a small coin purse. 70 coins.
And
So is someone going to say anything, or are we going to, you know...
And I take the eyeball... And I take the eyeball out of my pocket and say, well, somebody left this as a present where my coin purse was.
Keep in mind at this point, Tyrone has a head on his backpack with one eye.
Wait, did he keep wearing the head?
Just say, he definitely kept the head and made a point of saying that he kept it.
I kept the head.
Just throwing it out there.
Seems like there's one missing from that trophy you've got there.
It's definitely not from that head.
That was him. I saw
Definitely
him.
not.
He did it.
I go towards him. And look at the head. And is the eyeball a match for the other one?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
How badly has the head rotted over the 2 days?
I mean, 2 days, it's not that bad. It's a bit, like,
I don't know how quickly I
gamey, it's not...
To be fair.
The empty eye socket's just full of maggots.
Not that bad.
Well, it seems you left me a present. My coin purse was.
Well, Tyrone,
No.
I feel like you've been caught. Just saying.
I definitely left the eye there. But that was well after the coins were gone, I'm pretty sure.
If it was one of us, we could just count up all our gold.
But I will offer some of my gold. If it'll make it easier.
Well, we've all split our jobs evenly since we've started here. Why don't we count it up?
Everyone's coins.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to do the math?
So how much money do you have, Tyrone? Is what he's asking.
I have 262 gold,
Ah,
954 silver, and 700 copper.
I have 700 copper, 780 silver, and 216 gold.
Kildris has. If all 20 will wake up, there we go. He's just apparently he's just got 20 gold. He hasn't filled in the rest of it. Oh no, he has. He got 20. He's got 101 gold, 430 silver, and some copper. A number of copper.
He has not included his silver from before.
No.
Well, it seems a couple of you have been shortchanging the rest of us.
In fairness, I think Roscoe, you sold your stuff, right? You sold stuff.
Yes, I did sell some.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you sold your longbow because I saw you do it.
And I am also the only person who actually keeps track of their money.
I was keeping track of mine.
This is why we've got this situation. I kind of want to have this resolved in like the next 2 minutes, so.
Okay,
So we can split it, right?
Yeah.
What we could do is we could collect everyone's gold together and then split it all up equally again.
Yeah.
If we didn't start, no one spent much. Could do that. I don't think you two have bought riding horses, so I know you two are out. Should be out more gold. Me and Kildra split on one, but you know, we can see it's all part of the professionals. Corporations funds.
What about the panther? How much gold your panther got?
I kicked the panther.
Panther doesn't give
The panther barely gets fed, let alone gold.
So, Jack, do you wanna do the math?
Right, so you want to collect all the gold up and split it ways, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll write down what all my stuff is, and then if we all post it in
Right,
chat.
okay, so, sure, right, okay, let's get, right, so Kildris, Typhon, Matthews.
I'll write mine down as well.
It's alright, I'll have a quick look, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, so,
What oddly specific numbers you got, Matthews.
in terms of gold, the party has, it's just 216 plus, come on, roll 20, and I'm not asking that much of you.
You know, but if someone has stolen the money, we should probably go fuck them up, because who could steal from one of us?
I know, right?
Like if the innkeeper did it back in Carridan's Cross.
I readjust the weight of my axe in my hand as I'm looking straight in Tyrone's eyes.
Can I make an insight check, Tyrone? I'm just gonna insight check Tyrone as well, by the way. Okay, I feel pretty cool.
Go for it. Use the same one you had before. Yeah, well, I mean, he's definitely lying. Yeah, for sure.
In fact, on second thoughts, I think we should collect all the gold we have and split it up 3 ways. And then maybe 10 gold pieces to the rogue among us, or should I say, thief.
Why, do you think he's stolen from us?
I am very offended.
I think he's lying to you, Matthias. Look at his little lip twitch.
Can I retake my insight check with the knowledge I've gained from Roscoe?
Yeah, sure, go for it. And because
Can I reroll?
I was gonna say you can probably get advantage because to be perfectly honest, Typhon's not doing a very good job lying to you.
15.
So yeah, it doesn't matter either way.
What does Kelter say? What's he saying to it?
Nothing at the minute.
Do you know what I mean? Could you roll his insight?
I'm trying to add up all this gold at the minute.
I'll do the adding up. You just write in chat.
No,
I'll do it.
I'm doing it. I'm halfway through now.
I'm the loot thing.
So Tyrone, let's just recheck where we currently stand as a group. In the time from when I've went unconscious, I think you've stolen my gold, and from what I saw, you're firing crossbow bolts at other members of the party. Now, I give you the benefit of the doubt that it's a spell, because I know that's a dryad, and I know dryads have magical abilities. But let's just clarify something. You're not exactly on the best of footing with the rest of us. So I'd maybe watch yourself in future.
I will admit that I may have accidentally stolen some gold.
Accidentally.
Wow,
I
you
have
tripped
a-
and
I-
fell on your...
I tripped and fell, and my hand fell inside
Yeah.
the money pouch.
And then you got electrocuted, did you? And got grabbed the gold?
And as I stood up, it was all stuck to my hands, and I just kept it. No, I just have a condition where I just can't help but steal things.
Well, that sounds bad.
So in
Is
terms
that
of
really the rationale you want to go with? Well, I'm not sure we could have someone who's a kleptomaniac in the party. Goodbye.
Hence why I still have the head. That is a lot of money.
Yeah,
There you go.
seen fucking none of it.
okay. Because I'm not being funny, Tyrone, but I think you're being mugged.
Oh, there's 4 of us.
Why do we only have 2,100 copper?
Well, because I tried. I looked through it 3 times.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm saying that someone did not write down their copper.
Yeah, I mean, Kildress hasn't got any copper listed.
I mean, 700 copper is 7 gold pieces. I'm not going to get stingy over 7 gold pieces.
You need to list it because you're carrying 700 pieces of coins. That's the heaviness. Okay, well, I have all the copper. Right? If none of you guys want copper, I'll take the 28 gold and carry 2,800 coins on me.
in a wheelbarrow.
Can we not take it to a machine and get it exchanged for some notes?
What do you mean divided by 4, Matthews?
It's gold divided by 4.
I'm not sure we're dividing the gold by 4.
Oh, okay. We're dividing the silver and copper by 4, and then the gold by 3.
I like what I said. 300 silver to each of us. He gets 1 gold, 115 silver, and 7 copper. Does that sound good?
I will agree upon 100 gold. I'll take.
So like half of all the gold. You want half of all the gold? That's what you're saying.
No, we've got
Oh, no, there's
600.
661 gold.
Oh
Yeah, and if they split it 4 ways, it's 165 each. But I'll take 65 less gold. I will accept that for what I did.
That seems fair to me. I count out 100 gold pieces for him. In copper. I'm only joking. No, I think that's fair. If you're willing to accept that for what you've done, perhaps as well, if you want, we can offer banking services for you to keep your gold safe, and therefore you might not feel the need to steal from us if we keep our funds communally, as opposed to one person has something and one person has something else.
We should give him 91 gold, because then we can split it 3 ways nice and equally.
Sure.
Fair.
Okay, 91 gold to Tyrone.
So am I
150
putting that in my
to
inventory, or is
Tyrone.
someone keeping it all, or?
No,
No,
you're
no. So
having
you
it.
keep the 91 gold, but if you need something in town or you want to buy something, then we operate as a group when we're purchasing things. One of us having 100 gold compared to as a group having 400 gold, we can get a lot more done with 400 than 100.
Okay. 7 copper. Okay.
You can buy stuff for copper. Not much stuff, but you can buy stuff with it.
Do you want 700 copper, Matthias?
No.
Okay. I'll take your copper. I'll take all the copper. 2,800 copper. That's worth 20 gold, and it weighs.
Sweet. Just make sure you keep track of what we need to give to Kildren.
Yeah, I've wrote it all there, so everyone.
I'm not on the PC right now. I'm just
Oh, okay.
grabbing a drink.
Also, can I request the eye for the head?
Just pop it back in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just want to put that back in.
I hand them back the eyeball
I want to keep it whole.
skeptically.
I've got materially worse off in this trade. Gold.
But think how much copper you've got.
You can
I
you
can
can tip
bathe in
so
it.
many people.
You can make copper pointed arrows.
I'm gonna put it in blowpipes and start just shooting copper coins at people. Or like I'm gonna get a beggar, you know, like a beggar in the street. I'm gonna hurl copper coins at them, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, I want the money, but it's so sore, and there's so many of them." Kind of torture
Okay.
that this fucker's into.
Okay, guys. If you want to write down what you got, and then we'll say that you guys make your way to Arborhead the next morning. So, Ross and Alex, you've been to Arborhead before in one of my campaigns.
Yes.
But Arborhead is it's a kind of old-fashioned town. They tend to follow Druidism a lot more than the traditional old gods. So there's a shrine to. If I just find the list of gods here. There's a shrine to Jorm here.
Oh, Jorm.
Jorm, yeah. God of
Get
nature.
down on your knees and accept Jorm into you. I remember Jorm.
If I just click my ration, will it use it?
No, that's what I was trying to do. You have to manually update the item. Ugh.
Bless so hard.
I don't actually know where my rations are. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know where my rations are.
Right, I need to upgrade. They should be in the pack, I think. Right,
I
so
clicked my burglar bag.
5 days rations, there you go. So it goes down to 4 days rations. You should be on 3 days rations actually. We've used 2 rations so far.
How do I edit that? My burglar pack.
Click the edit button next to, so up by your character name, there's a little pencil. If you click the pencil,
Mm-hmm.
and then you scroll back down to where it was, then click on the little cogwheel next to it.
Yeah.
Show us description, and you can expand that description underneath the tick marker by making it bigger, and then you can edit it.
It only comes up with when I click the burglars pack. It just comes up with.
yeah, it's because we imported the burglars pack straight into the character sheet. It's not every individual item has been listed. It's just burglars
It's all
pack.
in the burglars
Ah.
bag, yeah. So you just take all the burglars back.
I'll just add it
So-
as into my equipment as free rations. As rations free.
Makes enough sense.
Yeah, I put all mine individually. That's why I can click on them.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, Arborhead's a lively town. There's a lot of trade going on here. There's a lot of like tourism as well. essentially, is basically what it is. A large mountain you see up to the left is like a really big like pilgrimage destination for druids. There's a sort of uneasy truce at the minute between the Wood Elves of the Kilfay Forest and people of Arborhead. People of Arborhead try not to go in there as much as they can, and the elves don't really bother the people within reason. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do anything in this town? Do you want to do any shopping? Look for any work? What do you guys want to do?
Same thing we do every time. Go to the tavern. Blue Jays calling. Get a room. I'm gonna sell all of the loot we got.
Yeah, let's sell some silverware.
Silverware.
Actually, no, I don't want to sell the silverware. I want to take it to a blacksmith.
Sure, you can find a pretty good. Oh, actually, so you're wandering through town, and so you're looking for a blacksmith, and you sort of get directed in the direction of where the blacksmith is. And it's on the opposite side of town. So you guys enter from the northwest, and it's saying it's like towards the southeast. So it's like the other side of the town. So it's like an hour's walk to get there. And that's who you told is like the best blacksmith in town. So do you want to head over there, or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I sell the extra heavy crossbows that we looted?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Yeah, we're sorting that out now. So you head towards there, and you get to the place that you were told about, and you just see in a burnt out building, and there's a guy outside of it. He's like dragging stuff out of the building, and like he's got a bunch of stuff outside of the building, like burnt belongings. Basically, he's like going through them.
What happened here, friend?
So I tell you what fucking happened. Some asshole burned down my forge.
Jesus. Well, let's help you. And I kind of put my pack down and help him.
So, okay, so you start taking stuff out of the. He's basically trying to drag. The important things to him less the personal belongings and it's more the
It's one of
tools.
the tools, yeah.
No, not all of it's going to be recoverable, but some of it will be. Like the actual like anvil itself is going to be fine. Yeah, and he can build a new furnace fairly easily. It's not going to be particularly high quality, but you can rebuild the furnace without too much issue. Which is he's already started on that. Do you have a chat with him while you're doing this?
Yeah, I'm using it as an excuse to make small talk and find out what happened.
Sure. He says, what actual question? Do you just come out with it? It's like, I mean, like, why was this place burnt down, or like, do you?
Yeah, so as I like making small talk, saying, "Oh, I found this," handing him that, then ask him, "So, who do you think would burn this place down?"
You can name anyone. I'm not very popular.
Really? When we arrived in town, we were told you were the best.
Well, I am the best, but that doesn't mean people like me very much. It's probably because I came from the Blackthorn military. I like defected. Didn't want to fight for them anymore. So I came here and I set up a forge. And yeah, people come to me, like a lot of the guards come here to get stuff done. A lot of what I would do is like contract work for the local lord. That's most of my work, to be honest. Most of the people don't generally don't want to work with me because I'm ex-Blackthorn.
Yeah, I know that feeling. And I kind of glance over to my shield.
He looks at the shield and he's like, "That's not seen that heraldry in a while." His demeanor becomes a little bit colder to you. Like he doesn't seem more friendly towards you now that you've shown him that.
No, I'm getting that impression from the Blackthorns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was old family heraldry.
Right. Yeah. I think I probably can finish this off myself now.
Fair enough. How long do you reckon before you have the forge up and running?
Well, I mean, probably like 2 days. I can probably do some basic stuff. Is there something you had in mind?
I was wanting a dagger made.
I can do a dagger.
Silvered?
If you got any silver?
I I've got 800 silver. Well, from what you can take from coin, and I've got a silver set, plates and
Yeah, the silver set would probably be
forks,
enough
knives, etc.
for a dagger,
You
to
have
be honest.
3 silverware sets and a candlestick.
You
Thanks for reminding me.
one
So many
one set of
daggers.
silverware is probably enough for a dagger on its own. He says, "Yeah, I mean, leave with me for 2 days, and I'll see what I can do for you."
Perfect. And the cost?
We'll say 1.5 times the cost of a dagger.
Was 6.
I want to say 6, yeah.
Silvered weapon. You can silver a weapon for 100 gold pieces.
Well, right, fuck that then. A dagger plus 100 gold then.
Fucking hell,
102
Ross.
gold pieces.
Thanks, Roz.
You can silver
But
your
so it
armor
would cost
too.
the same. It would cost the same amount of money to silver a dagger as it would to silver a battle axe.
Doesn't really make sense to me, but that is how the dumbass PHB says on page 148.
Yep. I mean, you're more paying for the expertise of the weapon, so it's probably going to cost. It probably costs something like 20 gold in silver, and then the 80 or whatever the difference is probably the expertise of doing it.
So you're contributing the silver, so it's only 82 gold for you then.
It's 100 gold.
Well, if he has to, some of it has to be the silver he's
We won't-
buying.
Yeah, so we won't. I mean, this guy, he needs the money, doesn't he? So we'll say it's just 100 gold, and we won't charge you for the dagger. We'll just say 100
2
gold.
gold pieces discount. Wow.
Yeah, you brought it up, Ross.
Fuck's sake, Ross. I say perhaps I'll come back when the forge is running fully then,
No worries.
and leave him to it.
He turns around. He basically looks at stuff, and he's not happy about what's going on. Obviously, pretty downtrodden. Okay, so you guys want to sell your stuff?
Yeah, meanwhile, in another part of town.
Hmm. So what are you trying to sell, Roscoe? I assume you're with.
Blackthorn gear.
So we'll say Roscoe and Tyrone are together at this point.
I keep a very close eye on Tyrone.
So you're trying to sell the stuff. What are we selling?
You took 19 crossbow balls, correct, Tyrone?
I did.
You took 1
You've-
heavy crossbow as well.
You've used some of them as well, just so you know.
Yeah, I
You
used
can
like.
recover half of them at the end of a battle.
So yeah, you lost 2.
Okay.
So we're selling 3 heavy crossbows, 2 shields, 2 maces, 2 great swords, and 3 medium-sized chainmail suits, all in good quality Blackthorn military style.
Yes. We're gonna say 80% of purchase price
Okay.
because people don't like Blackthorn people, so they're gonna have to like.
Sounds good to
Can
me.
I use deception to try and make him believe it's not Blackthorn somehow?
Oh, very
No.
clearly marked.
It's very clearly emblazoned with Blackthorn insignia. You can try and like haggle if you want.
So how much are they offering us for all of it?
80%.
So whatever the sale price is,
Ah,
80% of that. So
Yeah.
whatever
One,
you
si-
purchase price.
One set of the chainmail won't have any insignia on because it'll be my old set.
We're selling 4 sets of chainmail. Then.
For the set of ease, we'll just say 8%.
Yeah, 8% for the whole bunch.
So how much for all of it?
Oh god, you have to do that now? Can you not just argue percentage? Okay, I'll do the maths.
Wow, you really had to beat him into submission about working out the maths on that, didn't you?
I guess we could argue percentage instead, right?
Yeah.
Because 80% is a bit fucking high, right?
8% is good. Can we be happy with it? You'd want to argue more. 8% of what would normally cost to buy is what we're getting it for.
Well, yeah, I'd say let's go for 95.
95. Okay, so that's going to be a persuasion roll.
Oh lord.
Persuasion. Okay.
Immediately, as soon before he's even. No matter how persuasive he is, I'm like, don't listen to that guy. I'm the one selling it. We're happy with 80%. Like before I saw the roll, I was saying that. Okay.
So, Taran, what do you say to this guy? What exactly do you say to this guy you're selling stuff to?
Well, I want to tell him, but I feel like it's a bit harsh losing 20% on the price just
So,
because
look,
because of the insignia. It's very high end gear.
Look, I've got to sell this stuff. I've got to not just like I said it. I've got to remove all this insignia. I mean, I get it. It's high quality. It's good stuff, right? Like, say what you want about the Blackthorn guys. You know, they're good smiths, right?
And we're even throwing in one that doesn't have the insignia for the same discount price.
Look, you're getting a good price here. I'm not asking any questions where you got this. I'm not saying, I can sell this stuff more than average chainmail, right? That's why you're getting 80%. But I'm not going to go any less on that.
Can I also ask?
What did he say when I interrupted the guy and I told him that we don't don't listen to this guy. It's me you're doing business with. Just ignore him. I'm happy with 80%. Let's shake it. Here's the loot.
I mean, he looks to you and he's like, okay, but then Tyrone keeps talking. So
can I ask if how much you'll give me for a head?
Tyrone, you're on thin ice, buddy. You're on a very thin ice.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
At this
I
point,
was like, never. It's okay. Never mind.
Okay.
Right.
Physically attempt to
Forget I said that.
Yeah, I think maybe you should go. Maybe I think.
Yeah, I think so too, Tyrone. Go get involved in some sort of underworld.
You guys kind of get kicked out of the shop, basically.
I am distanced. I'm entirely
no.
distanced.
You both get kicked out of this shop.
So does he buy it?
No.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it's a fairly large city, so you can have a go at looking around for someone else to buy it.
Tyrone, get the fuck out of here. I can handle this. I don't want to see you until we're leaving this fucking city, okay? And I don't want to hear a thing. I don't want to come back to the tavern tonight, and I don't want to hear, oh, Tyrone stolen from the king, you know? Okay, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to see you. I don't want to hear of you. I'll see you when we get out of the town, but for now, you can fake right off, okay?
Can I?
Do you want to go back to me playing, Tyrone?
Can I go?
Please.
Can I go and look for someone to sell the head to? I'm sure someone want the head of like one of them, right?
Okay. Who are you going to ask to buy the head?
Dodzy, just out of character. If you had a head right now, who would you think would buy a head? Just curious. Is that a shop you go? I usually go to Tesco, and I haven't often seen the body part. You know, fucking avenue. Question mark. Why am I the only person here to suffer this?
You're lucky I'm like 4 drinks in, Brandon, because like I would not be entertaining this idea otherwise. So, who do you are? What's your first port of call for selling a severed head?
Well, it's not just a severed head, right? It's of that company that everyone hates. So, okay, it's like a trophy, right?
Right. Okay. So where do you go with it?
You say that, but does a head look different? It's not like they're painted evil, you know. It's just a head, and you're saying it's someone, but to them it's a head. You haven't taken like if they had a tattoo on their forehead. Yeah, sure, go for it.
This
Can I-
reminds
can
me
I-
of the chair scenario all over.
Is that how it
Can I-
felt?
Can I hold this head up and just check it out, see if there's anything like
In
distinct
the
on
Yeah,
the
street.
head?
so-
In
okay,
the street.
right.
He takes out in the street.
It's hanging off his bag as it is, right? So he takes
Oh,
the
I
head
thought
out
it
and
was in
just
a
looking
fucking
at it.
sack.
What are you
Fuck,
looking
man.
at? What were you looking for?
The eyeball
Like
holes and everything.
tattoos, like markings.
Yeah,
just
there's none of that.
anything distinct. None.
So no, none of that. So as you, like people are looking at you properly weird, like 'cause you've just got a severed head, right?
Right.
So Roscoe, you've got to search around a bit at this point because we're gonna say you get 70% now because you've had to like compromise a little bit because you've had to go to like smaller shops and
Okay.
sell it all
ends
separately and
eventually.
stuff.
Okay.
yeah. It takes you like most of the day to get rid of it. It's a real pain in the ass. It's a massive pain in the ass actually.
Okay. I can't wait to kick this guy out of the ground. That's what he's thinking
So-
at the end of this.
So Tyron, you're sat in this main city square with this severed head, and you're just looking at it, looking into its eye.
Eyes. Put the other one back.
Eye.
Don't we?
You put the one back in. I don't think it works that way.
Did
They don't
you
really go back
did you
in.
sew the connection back up? You know?
Just
After
pop-
3
pop
days,
it
they
in,
don't really
right?
go back in. So, I mean, what are you doing here?
I'm just gonna like drop kick the head, and walk away, since it's obviously of no use now.
Okay, so I'm just trying to think of what.
Two guards would approach him, right?
Yeah,
But-
pretty much. Like I mean, you just drop kick a head. Like, I'm saying this. Like, you drop kick a head in public. I'm just trying to. It's so abstract a situation. I'm struggling to figure out what kind of reactions the people would be.
Yeah.
So, the head goes flying. And
Does it hit
give
anyone?
me a just a flat dexterity roll.
Hold on, can I ask him? Are you aiming for anyone? Tyrone?
11. So this thing flies through the air, and
Oh,
it
just
lands in
whacking it.
like it lands in some market stall, right? So people freak out. People are panicking. Like it's caused a ruckus at this point.
Blood flies everywhere. Or
Yeah, people are running away. People are freaking out. So there's people start at this point, yeah, like 3 or 4 guards. I think probably 4 guards come up to you and it's like, "What the hell's going on here? What are you doing?"
I explained to them I was just disposing of a head.
And you think that's a responsible way to do that?
No, but it worked. I no longer have the head, so
Okay, you're under arrest. So, I mean,
can I
I
can
don't
I can
think
I
you can
can I
realistically
pay,
overpower 4 guys.
can I
so-
can I pay them?
Okay, well,
I want to hear what he does. They say he's under
do you-
arrest.
Yeah, well,
Next
so you're
one.
under arrest. Like, what do you do? When they say
Can I-
that, what do you do?
I'm like, no. How about
You're under
Oh.
arrest. No.
how about
The fuck, man.
how about I offer them some offer them 2 very valuable stones of malachite to not arrest me.
Why didn't you ask how much the fine is? No, that's too sensible. Never mind.
That's my offer.
So, how much are these stones worth? It's just for me to know.
10 gold pieces each.
Okay, thank you. So, you say these guys, you offer them these 2 stones.
Well, I don't tell them worth 10 each. I tell them worth like a lot more, right? I use my deception. to
Oh,
tell them
okay.
they're
Roll a
worth, like-
deception roll then. Roll a deception. Now you're thinking with your D&D.
Fucking hell.
This is how he dies.
I'm not at my PC right now, so you have to tell me what you rolled.
rolled
Be
8.
honest.
I rolled an 8.
So yeah, these guards. It just so happens you're quite unlucky in the sense that this town is full of guards that are generally less crooked than regular towns.
Also, you are in the middle of a public place offering them gems in front of the
Yeah.
entire stall where there's a head rolling around.
Yeah, he says, "You think I'm fucking stupid, man? I'm not gonna take these little trinkets. Come on, you're coming with me."
Can I use my acrobatics to fuck off?
I mean, you can make a acrobatic roll because we'll say they've grabbed you, right?
Mm.
So I'll say you can make an acrobatics roll to escape, but you're gonna make it with disadvantage.
Okay, of what?
That just means
So-
roll twice, take the lowest.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a 12.
So you do not break free. You attempt to break free, but you do not.
The second one was a 25. Jesus.
So you get carted off to the I don't know what the word is. You, whatever the equivalent of prison is, you get carted off there. You're thrown into a cell. Why does this always happen with my groups? Why did it always end up in prison? Right.
So it was.
Meanwhile, Matthews, you meet back up with Roscoe, and he is now no longer accompanied by Tyrone as you left him.
Well, it took me all day to sell this, remember? So this is
Yeah, this is the evening
the
time.
evening.
Yeah, probably over the course of like, I know we only had a short conversation with the blacksmith, but it probably took a couple of hours to get to that point of
Yeah.
helping out.
I mean, it's on the other side of town as well, so.
Yeah.
For the record, Kilrus has basically spent the whole day in the inn, like tinkering on his inventions.
I am on my way back to them. I would find kind of a general goods store and try and sell the silverware.
Sure, you can sell it for 80%.
I don't know how. I don't know what the
think you
base
can
price
buy
of it.
silverware, Jack.
There's no base price for silverware.
Is there not?
There's a trade
just
good
that-
silver, which is 1 pound of silver, which is 5 gold pieces worth. So how heavy is a set of silverware? How heavy is a set of
I'll let you work this
silverware?
out actually, because I need to. Oh, fuck's sake! I'll be right 2 seconds. I'll let you work this out, Ross. While I'm-
Okay. Okay. The heaviest set of silverware.
Sterling silver candlesticks are among the items.
Amazon. Silverware. Just gonna buy a set of silverware and we'll see how much it weighs. Oh, but this is like, we have silver plates as well, right? Or is it just cutlery? I think we have plates too, because this is like the medieval era. I'm gonna say 50 gold. So 80% of 50 gold is 40 gold. Sound good? Sounds good.
50 gold.
Yeah.
So you say it's 500 silvers worth.
500 silver coins worth and 3 sets of silver and a silver candle. And that has to do that has to weigh 10 pounds. I think that's quite reasonable for 3 sets of silver and a candle.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that sounds fine.
So down to 40 gold because it's 80%. And it's not too much compared to the rest of the loot we got as well.
Okay.
In that place. So
Well, an average candlestick would weigh 64 ounces. Because website, which is £4. And we said it was what, 5 silver per pound?
yeah, so that's 20 silver on the sun.
20
gold.
silver for the candlestick.
20
So
gold
yeah, I
is
don't.
on the candlestick.
20 gold for the candlestick.
Mhm.
And then probably 30 gold for 3 sets of plates and cutlery. It's probably
Yeah.
a pound
Yeah, this
each
seems
for plates and
reasonable to
cutlery.
me. Yeah, that's fine to me. But your 40 gold number.
Cool, 40 gold. I sell it.
No problem. So in terms of buying stuff in this town, there's pretty much you got your general goods. There's an armorer. There's a weapons stall. Obviously there's the blacksmith, the Blackthorn blacksmith guy. He can pretty much make whatever you need him to, but he is obviously it's going to be a longer wait time than usual. There's also a magic item shop. It's the normal rules for this universe in which it's.
I go in! Before I go back.
What?
I want to go in the magic shop before, just as I'm walking by.
Yeah, I would perhaps
Let's meet
come across
there.
it at the same time.
The traditional aspect of what we do in this town, in this world, which is magic item shops are generally they're generally antique shops, right? Which are the way they work, because obviously Brandon hasn't been in one of my campaigns before, so it's an antique shop where essentially 90% of this stuff is just crap that wizards sell to stupid people. So it's like, okay, so here's this hammer of hammering that will allow you to, reshingle your roof 20% faster. And then it's like they'll use this. Oh, that wasn't fast. It's like, oh, you have to buy these nails of nailing, which will, if you want to use it properly, that sort of thing, right? So stuff like that. Yeah, I'll give you a. So because there's quite a large town, for each person that goes into the store, you can find one actual useful item. And I'll give a roll on the old chart.
Can we do the rolls?
Yeah, that's the
Of course you
funnest
can do
part
the
of
rolls.
magic game. Yeah.
Incoming deck of many things, but
uh,
not again.
I mean, I do it within reason, but yeah, I mean, I don't have my DMG on it because take it off for me.
Dungeon, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the. I think does Dungeon still work? Last time I tried it, didn't work.
Yeah, magic items.
Yeah, it's working again. Sweet.
Don't know how you'd roll.
Random magic shop generator.
Oh, yeah. We couldn't really roll for it. Unless.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let me see if I can find the thing on here. Right.
I think the horde thing is like you roll and then you can, if you're really lucky, you can roll up a stage on the horde, and then if you're really lucky again, you can roll up again.
Let me see if I can find
Good way of doing it.
treasure, magic items. I can't remember how I did it back in the day.
I think you had a list of every magic item and we just rolled.
I think I did, yeah.
I have my DMG. If you want me to just check off it.
Oh no, I think I've got it here.
144.
Yes, I got it here. Okay, so I have to work out what kind of item it is. So it's going to be armor, ISK.
Random treasure.
So roll me a D10 for each of you.
7.
So Roscoe, you got 7. So that's oh shit.
A 10. I don't know if that's really good or really bad.
Probably the type.
Oh no, sorry. No, here it is. I found it actually. So roll a D100. There we go. This is my old sheet. There we go. Nice one.
10.
10. So Roscoe, we'll do Roscoe first, and then we'll do the math. So you found a potion. So roll me a D6.
I hope this potion is in the 5e.
And now roll me a D20.
16.
16. So you have found a potion of undead control.
You drink that?
A potion of undead control. Undead can.
Does it control undead? No, that's not even a, is that a thing?
It is potion of undead control.
Yeah, I
Type of
can't
creature
find it in
hit by
5e.
potion.
That'll be like drink the potion, you get one cast of control undead.
That's how I think that it's a channel divinity, it's not a cast.
What the fuck? Undead control. Where's magic items? Scrolls, staff, wands, weapons. That's the only one there. That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna slightly change this. I can't bother to find.
I found
This.
the second edition version of the spell.
It might be. Yeah, it might be a second edition thing I'm using because this is very old.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is for your stuff, will be all from second edition.
Yeah, yeah. So what does it do? Just quickly.
It gives you can use charm person, except you can use it on gas, ghosts, ghouls, shadows, skeletons, specters, undead, basically. It affects a maximum of 16 hit
Does you-
dice of undead.
Control person, is that what it does?
Yeah. Well, it says charm person, but yeah.
Oh, charm person.
I think remember charm person in second edition is basically control person.
Yeah, I know. That's...
And the modern edition where charm does absolutely fuck all, basically. I linked the spell.
Old charm was badass.
yeah, true enough.
Well, that's what the Dryad basically does.
Until it wears off.
Yeah, it's like dominate person. The old charm person was like dominate person, so. But yeah, I linked it, but I'm not gonna buy it, so I don't think we need to. And how much unless it's cheap?
It's quite a lot. It's not cheap. It's yeah, 2,500 gold. It's very expensive.
I'm not sure what it does, but I'm not that interested. So we can. move on.
Long story short, it lets you, if you drink it, you an undead. Quite a high level undead actually, but yeah. It's the equivalent of a dominate person spell, but only on undead. Basically, is what we're going to say it is. Okay, so there's that.
Other than Roscoe, what else do I find?
So you rolled a 58, didn't you? 54?
54.
Are you calling me magic? Oh, it's so charming.
50 bags and bottles. Roll me a d20.
19.
You found a pouch. Oh, I don't think half these magic items don't fucking exist anymore. That's the problem.
Yeah, you need to use.
I don't. Yeah, I promise I don't have my fucking DMG on me. That's the problem.
You can open the DMG on 5e tools.
That's what I was looking for that, and I couldn't get it up.
Giggity.
Roll the magic item table E F E F.
Magic items, because I didn't see a magic item table on here. I'll probably have to sort this out in future.
Well, maybe it's at the end of the book then. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a list of magic items on 5e tools. That's the thing. There's just the
It says roll on the table. Surely the table's in. No, I can't find that.
Where is that? I don't see it. There's random treasure. I've seen the random treasure tables, but the magic items is just like rarity, and then it doesn't actually list any magic items anywhere.
I'm gonna open my copy.
It doesn't list them anywhere. This sucks. Well, yeah, let me see what this does first.
It's on. They're all on D&D Beyond.
Um,
And you could roll a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, D9 to go across the top. And
okay,
then
what you've rolled is essentially the same as a bag of holding, so I'm going to say it's a bag
I
of holding.
found it. It's on the page. Okay.
What, that one there?
Yeah, it's actually it's it's uh it's it's under random.
Ross.
Okay.
Under,
I
under
have
what,
it.
sorry?
Oh, I have it. If you want, I don't know. It's not on the page. I have it on the. I don't understand. It should be there. It's got all the other fucking tables.
As I said, yeah, it's got all like the magic item table,
Okay.
but it's not actually got like. It's got like, so, what is it? Oh, hang on, if we scroll up, maybe it's just up. It's not actually got a
Oh, no,
subtitle
it's-
on there. Individual.
I have the list
treasure.
of magic item tables, so you could roll on those. Or you could just
Random
say it back
treasure.
to holding.
it's
I mean,
on
I
the
don't-
loot gen page.
Treasure. So, because I'm looking at 5e tools right now. So I got chapter 7 treasure.
Yeah,
and
I
the
thought
types.
it should be just after assigning magic items, or just before assigning magic items, but it says magic items A to Z, and the random magic. Say, oh, loot
Yeah,
gen.
but
You can determine
just
by
not
rolling
listed,
on the
are
loot
they?
gen. Saying, oh, view individual tables. Yeah, they're there. Okay. Oh, I did it.
Where?
They're on the loot gen page, and then you underneath you click view magic item table, view individual tables, and then you just click on them. That was actually
Okay.
quite simple.
View individual tables. Okay, right. So you need
then
to
you
work out
choose
which
based-
table I need to
yeah.
roll on.
So I would say based on the size of the town, and then a roll.
Well,
Yeah,
we've
I just-
determined that there's one each. So we roll a D9 to find out what table, and then a D whatever it is for on that table.
Okay, sure. So we'll just we've done the first one.
No,
so
no. I want to get a real one. That potion.
no,
was-
no, no, no. You had a fine one. There's nothing wrong. So yeah, roll a d9 for yours then.
7.
Matthew, 7. So 2,
G.
6, 7. No, that's F Jack. G. Cool. And then it's a D100.
39.
Which is a dimensional shackles. So you ask the shopkeeper what this does, and you can use an action to place these shackles on an incapacitated creature. These shackles adjust to fit a creature of small size to large size. In addition to serving as mundane manacles, the shackles prevent a creature bound from them using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation or travel to a different plane of existence. They don't prevent the creature from passing through an interdimensional portal. You and any creature you designate when you use the shackles can use an action to remove them, and it requires a DC 30 strength check to break free.
Once every 30 days. They can
Every
take it.
30 days, yeah. Good for a bounty hunter, probably quite expensive.
Good for
Yeah.
good for using on
they're only rare, so that's what, tier 2?
Let's have a look. So,
rare and wondrous. I don't know what that means.
it's a wondrous item.
Yeah, wondrous and it's rare.
Yeah, wondrous just means it's a miscellaneous thing. Wondrous isn't the
Suggested
tier.
values are provided in the magic item rarity table. Between 500 and I don't know where the magic item rarity table is. I just saw someone quote the uncommon, and I know rare's after uncommon. So I know the lower bound of it. Hey, 501 to 5,000 gold pieces should be the. Whew. Here you go. I have no idea.
Yeah, 501 to 5,000. That's a pretty good fucking scale there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite a. I guess roll D 4,500 and add 500.
I'm gonna say this is a 3,500 gold item. That's what the guy's selling it.
Cool, bye.
Let me have another roll, Jack. It's not fair.
Oh right, have another roll because it's fun.
Yeah. 1. Oh, good. That's good. We might actually be able to buy this one.
So we want magic table A. Roll D100.
94.
94 is a spell scroll, 2nd level. Great.
Oh,
Fuck.
I was so close to getting a bag of Odin.
I mean, fucking Alex can make one of those. So, level. It is a scroll of helpless grief.
Okay.
A living creature of your choice that you can see is overcome with grief unless it makes a successful wisdom saving. A grief-stricken creature falls prone and can't stand up and is incapacitated for the duration of the spell. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, this creature can repeat the saving throw on a successful save. Its spell ends. It lasts for 1 minute. Concentration.
How much?
Uh,
I thought we were gonna roll for this.
80 gold. I think so. That's right. The rarity is uncommon.
We could have.
Oh no, it's so we'll say it's 120 gold.
We could have done the 2nd level spell table.
Thank
120
I,
gold.
turn around and leave.
Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, isn't it cool? Yeah. We could roll like 20 times on this table. It's great.
Okay, it's great, right? But that's what it is.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Phil. Oh, is that you leaving, Matthias?
Ah, Roscoe.
Oh, you didn't
Hello.
see me there, did you?
You're very short.
Haha.
Uh,
That's just a true fact. I think we should get rid of that boy Tyrone. Let me just come out and say it. He fucked us
What?
over yet again.
Why? Where is he?
I don't know. I told him to get out of my sight. He ruined the transaction we were making to sell the Blackthorn gear. Lost us a lot of money on that. It took me all fucking day. I had to go from shop to shop, and they're all like, "Hey, you aren't the fella who's been around with the fucking Sylvan Elf, are you?" And I was like, "No, it's another halfling, you know. He's an embarrassment to me." Yeah, I don't know anything else that's occurred.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
17.
I mean, as far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Wait, I thought Roscoe was there when he booted the head.
No,
Mm.
Oh,
I said fuck off, and then yeah, I didn't see it. As far as I know, nothing else has happened.
That was after they split up.
me. That was me, and
that was the right reason I insight checked him.
Oh, yeah.
That's my bad.
well, it's always good to insight check anyway.
So much trust in this party. It's great.
We'll need to talk with him once we get back to the inn. I'm guessing Kildress is still there, tinkering with his rifle.
How did your work go? You get rid of the silverware?
Yeah, it's sold. Spent some time with the blacksmith as well.
Yeah. Open.
You'll never guess how much money it costs to silver a fucking dagger.
I haven't ever had a guess. Never fought any werewolves or anything.
Always useful to keep in the back pocket.
That's true. You can't have any.
Unless you sit down, of course. And a finger pistol.
Haha, to back from down below, and I click to do it. Yeah. You're a
we
funny
should-
fella. Let's go.
Yeah, we should head back to the inn.
We enjoy your dinner, and the clock ticks on.
Okay, so you guys head back to the inn.
I say, is he coming back? Is Alex coming back?
I just messaged him, asked him if he's coming back, and he hasn't replied to me yet.
Going to get hay fever, by the way, as he died.
I think he actually went to the shop to get
Oh.
some. Like,
Maybe it must have been worse than it sounded then.
I mean, it sounded pretty bad.
yeah, it was pretty bad. Meanwhile, in the dungeon, Tyrone, you're in the dungeon. Tyrone, you there? Tyrone, please.
Hello?
You're in the dungeon.
Yes.
You're on your own. What do you do?
Can I look around for some way to get out?
Yeah, there's 3 stone walls. There's a small window at the top, and then there's metal bars holding you in.
Just is there nothing around me?
Yeah, they don't generally provide prisoners with that much stuff. There's like a straw bed on the floor. Cool. So you sit there for a few hours.
Can I investigate the cell?
Sure. Give me a roll.
Investigation roll.
Yep. So it's there's 3 walls. There's a small window, and there's a small straw bed.
Can I investigate the cell again?
No, you can't investigate it again.
Can I use athletics on the cell?
To do what?
Run really fast through the bars?
I thought it was gonna turn into like a Rocky montage. in the
You
jail
can
cell.
certainly try.
So let's switch back to the other 2. Other 3, I guess, in this case.
Can
You're
I
at the inn.
pickpocket the window?
No. So you're in the inn, and you haven't. I mean, it's getting late now, and Tyrone hasn't returned.
Well, I'm off to bed. Good night. Drop the hammer down tomorrow. See you early there, Matthias.
Yep, I'm up.
All right. See ya. Good night.
I was falling asleep at the having drank a fair amount. I was falling asleep in my chair in the bar. Yeah, we should probably go to bed. He's probably just camping out somewhere in the forest doing elf things.
Who is?
What's his name? Tyrone.
Ah. Oh, that was
Kildris just
strange.
mentioned you don't want to go and look for him.
Why not Kildris?
Well, I mean, you know, he did save our lives against the in the camp. Yeah, when we attacked those Blackthorn guys.
All the way down, fucking
That's true.
brave them.
I mean, we're not really going to find him at this time of night.
Do you know where he is, Caldris? Did he say something? We haven't been in all day. Maybe.
I'm asking if you want to go look for him.
We should probably look for him in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, was there any quest? I speak to the barman, by the way. We did.
Yeah.
I said that earlier. Blue Jays. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Do you hear the Blue Jays, fella?
There's no specific jobs for you now. If that's what you're asking.
Oh, no Blue Jays in the forest.
Unfortunately, not. No.
All right, buddy. Well, if you do, the professionals are waiting.
Okay.
I click a lot during the wake up.
A lot of winking, a lot of
A lot-
clicking.
yeah. A lot of nudging.
Sure thing. So, yeah, you go to bed that night. You wake up the next morning. Obviously, Tyrone is not returned during the night, despite paying for his room and everyone else's rooms.
Yeah, start saddling up the horse.
All right.
This horse is still
Matthew.
here.
Matthews, what about you?
I don't know. I think we should sleep on it and look for him in the morning.
No, we did. We already slept.
There's the next morning.
For fuck's sake. I don't know. Let's ask around the marketplace, see if anybody's seen him.
Yeah,
We're on our
Kildris says,
horses ready to go. We bring his horse with us.
Kildris mentions that he feels indebted to him because he did save his life. So it feels like we should at least try and find him. Something's happened to him.
Yeah, absolutely. We should look for him. I said we should start perhaps in the market square. That's where you last saw him, wasn't it, Roscoe?
Yeah, I said goodbye to him just near there at the blacksmith shop. He headed in that
So-
direction, I headed in another one.
You head towards the market square, and you start asking around. Do you ask the people, the merchants, or the guards, or like who do you ask?
I would ask a guard.
What do you ask him specifically? Have you...
We were looking for someone who was traveling with us, a half elf,
Sylvan elf.
Sylvan elf. He didn't
Sylvan elf,
return
eh?
to the inn last night.
Well, there was something of a troublemaker around here yesterday.
That sounds like him.
He juggles a little bit, and he says he's been in the he's been being held at the guard barracks. He's not made a good impression, the guard captain. So
What did he do?
he threw a heavy set. Jesus Christ, I've had too many drinks. He threw a severed head across the market square.
Kicked.
My eyes widen a
Drop
little
kicked,
bit.
actually.
My eyes widen a little bit, and I'm like, he did what?
I don't know. He basically starts to make a racial slur against Sylvan elves, but then realizes that he's in the company of a half elf, and he sort of stops himself.
I
And
finished
he's
off
like-
the slur.
He's he's probably some kind of he's just some freak. I don't care. Like we just got to keep the peace. You know how it is.
No, that's.
If he's the guy you're looking for, he's at the barracks. You can go find him there.
I asked for directions and thank him for his help.
Yeah, he gives you directions. Yeah, as I said, people in this town, the guards in this town, are generally not that crooked as in comparison to the smaller villages. Arborhead's pretty straight and narrow, to be honest. The lord of this town is known to be very fair. It's just kind of an abnormality. In the
Of all
Hamador
the
Kingdom, to be
towns.
honest.
To get arrested in.
Yeah, of all the towns to...
I guess we go to the barracks then.
No problem. The three of you head out, and you reach the barracks easily enough. The directions are pretty simple to follow. And you get there, and there's a guard outside. Like they don't have like a police station where they're just like, yeah, you can just walk in and ask at the gate. It's more of it's a guard outside asking like, what are you doing here, basically.
I think you've got a friend of ours in custody.
I see. Got a description of this friend?
Sylvan elf.
Oh, him. Yeah, we picked up a Sylvan elf yesterday, disturbing the peace. He's being held until someone can decide what to do with him. To be honest, we've never had a situation quite like what he's done. So
No, that's fair enough. What would be the crime for a drunken disorderly? What would be the punishment?
generally, it's a couple of days in our cells, and then we release him.
So he's spent the night.
He has.
I mean, we need to get on the road, and I apologise, obviously, for any issues. Perhaps we could make a donation to your pensions that might smooth the transition of his release.
Well, you know how it is. Most of the reason they're kept for a week is, paperwork and bureaucratical reasons. I'm sure you understand.
Of course, and anything we can do to assist in expediting that, we would happily do.
Yeah, if you paid the fine in advance, I'm sure we could get the paperwork sorted quicker.
Absolutely. How much is the fine?
We'll say 80 gold.
I believe when he was taken in, he had a pouch of 100 gold on him. That should suffice.
What's the average wage of what a person in this town?
Yeah, but it's a fine for doing something wrong, and it's a fine to the crown or the lord, not an individual's salary.
So a whole day of trade you disrupted. He
Well,
says,
It was night time, right?
well, tell you what, we'll keep his coin pouches, and we'll let him go because that way he won't be able to drink himself into a stupor anymore and do anything stupid. How's that sound?
Yeah, he's a devil for the drink. We'll make sure he stays away from it.
No worries.
And we'll be leaving town shortly anyway, so we'll be out of your hair.
Good to hear. So
Yeah, 100
yeah, it was
gold,
kind
yeah.
of strangely. The guards are strangely pragmatic in this town. So Tyrone, the guard comes down and releases you. You'll return your gear, but not your coin purse.
What about the gems?
No.
Took 120 gold.
Took my malachite as well.
Basically, your arms and armor are returned to you. Like anything that's not obviously valuable, like gold and gems, is taken off of you. But the rest is left with you.
Do I get my head back? Oh.
They don't give you the head back. No.
Okay.
Oh, that's a consistent character right there.
So you're taken out to the front of the guardhouse and presented to the rest of the three of your pie.
I attempt to grab him by the scruff of his neck, but I can't do that because I'm 2 feet tall. So I like menacingly as I can walk up to him and I'm like, what did I say to you? Before
Grab
that?"
him by the scruff of the knee.
Yeah. And you see my haunted one eyes, light up, and unimaginable horror these my eyes have faced. And I'm no stranger to darkness. And as you see this little 2 foot tall halfling look up at you, he says, "What the feck did I say to you before we last met? Before we parted ways, Tyrone? Do you remember my exact fucking words?"
I remember none of it. But I got rid of the head. So
I'm gonna sock him in the nuts.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, you punch him in the nuts.
can I try and evade?
You can try.
What do I roll for that?
No,
Acrobat?
it's just going to be Ross making an attack roll, I guess.
Oh,
Did I get advantage for surprising him?
Sure, why not? Fuck it.
did I get my health back when I slept in the cell?
You fucking no, kids for you! I'm not gonna roll.
So yeah, it's a critical nut shot. Just roll some. I guess how much damage is that going to be?
It's 1 damage plus your dex
Double.
modifier, which is 4.
It's strength for unarmed.
So yeah, it's
Is unarmed
like
not finesse?
Nope, it's only for a monk. It's finesse.
so you basically get hit in the nuts really, really hard, like twice as hard as you would expect a person to hit you in the nuts. And you're like bent over double in agony.
And then when his face is like finally on my level, I like spit in it. Maybe I do. Yeah, I do. Fuck it.
Okay,
Wow.
so
And then I walk away.
yeah,
That's plenty, Roscoe.
Maybe you
Yeah,
want to
when-
fake and forget my faking. I'm just fucking.
feckety feck.
When I slept, did I get my health back?
I'm gonna say a prison is not very good sleeping conditions, so no.
Okay. So how much health did I take? How much damage did I take then?
It's temporary damage for a nut shot,
Okay.
so you get that back over time anyway. So moot point.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you have 0 money on you and 0 gems. Just want to make sure you write that down.
And you're nuts. 0 sperm too.
0 nuts as well. Yeah.
How much HP HP do I have max?
I don't know. You tell me. It's your HP.
Well, I've currently got 9, but I don't know what my max is.
We have a look at your sheet.
No, that's what I've done. I've deleted this max and replaced it with the. You need to write
Yeah,
the
so
max in the smaller box underneath it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what you've done. You've changed your max HP to 9, and
It was
Why are
on
you
19
rogue?
before I started, but I assumed I had like 20.
so you got
Nice.
19 as your max. Then in that case,
9.
A roll good is D8, right? 3D8 plus 8 plus.
well, it's just 1d8, isn't it? It's 2d8, sorry.
Plus 2D8. Really, you only have 19 to max HP. That's really unlucky.
I assume.
If I remember correctly, Brandon rolled really, really badly on his stats and his HP. If I remember right.
Stats
I
look
did.
great to me. Like 4 plus 2s.
Oh no, it was just the
Just
the original roll
Oh,
where
the
he
original.
rolled a 4 on his first roll, his first stat roll. Yeah, so you're all together again. You sorted out all your stuff you want to get. If there's anything else you want to buy, because I don't know how much longer you guys want to go on for this this session.
Seems like a good place to wrap it as we head off to Hammerdon.
Yeah.
Cool.
We replenish our supplies. And then head off to Hammerdon, I guess.
How much in terms of rations? How many do you want to get?
I want to buy another 2, so I'm back up to 10.
Okay.
Can we
Can I
build
get
it into the cost of the inn that we assume we refill our rations at the end?
Yeah, I mean, I can just say you go to a general store or something at some point per day. At some point, so yeah, if each of you spend 5 silver pieces for each,
Well, if it was in the inn, then our good friend.
Well, it was just so we don't have to keep track of how many ration packs we've got, and we assume that we always refill them back in town.
By refill, you mean we always assume we have 10 on us? I mean,
Yes, whenever we leave town, we have 10. We have bought the necessary, so I don't mind subtracting, I don't know, 2 gold pieces every time we go into town for food, or something like that.
Food stable and.
okay, so just remove whatever gold that you need to fill out your rations. I know like Tyrone doesn't have many
Anyone
left.
wanna get me some rations?
because you sold half of yours at the start.
No, he just got it. I think he starts with 5.
Oh, okay, whatever.
It's different packs.
I give Tyrone 5 gold, so he's got money for incidentals, seeing as the rest of his pouch was taken from him by the guards.
Well, thank you.
Okay,
And then we ride off to Hammerdon.
and yeah, that's what we'll end it for this session. So you each gain 100 experience for dealing with the Dryad. And then we'll say all the other experience you've already got, so just 100 for this session, I guess.
Yeah, racing towards that
we're
level
gonna take
4.
so
Ah!
long.
There's gonna be another 17 sessions! Oh, yay!
Unfortunately, not much happened this session, so
Not much ever happens with us, that's why we do it!
I'm considering doing like a plus 100 per session anyway, like just regardless of anything else. But
It's gonna be like only 9 sessions then.
We could do Milestone.
I don't like milestone.
I love Milestone.
Okay, so
Because you could level people so quickly.
yeah, so yeah, that's it. Is it anything else you guys want to?
I just feel like it's a shame that we've done so terribly role-playing that it's been 3 sessions and no one's got an inspiration.
No one's done anything negative for themselves. That's the problem. Role plays negatively for themselves.
On drugs, damn
If anything, the only person that's got inspiration is Tyrone.
Yeah, exactly.
So tell you what, you're right, Ross. Tyrone, you can have inspiration
Have
for
an
being a dick.
inspiration.
Yeah, how? What does that do? I don't know what that does.
So inspiration is basically on any roll that you make, you can choose to have inspiration on it, which is advantage.
Hmm.
And you get that by role playing in such a way that is true to your character, but negatively benefits you. So negatively benefits you. Fucking hell, words. It does not benefit you to act in that way, to act your character, but you do it
Okay.
anyway.
So what do I do? Do I
Click
add
the
+1 to
inspiration
the stat?
box above.
Yeah, click the
proficiency.
inspiration box, and then you get like whenever you want, you basically get a re-roll. You can take the highest on
Oh,
any
wait, is it
roll
like
that you
one?
make.
Just one
Any
reroll.
D20 roll that you make, yeah.
So it's one. So I can use it once,
Yeah,
and then it's
Yeah.
gone.
yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
And then you have to roleplay again.
Basically, the more you act your character, you play up the flaws of your character, the more likely you are to get it.
Which, in fairness, you have done.
Yeah, stole
Yeah.
from.
Stole from a party member, yeah, because you thought he wasn't going to turn up to this session, so you thought you could get away with it, but you couldn't.
That was the shortest term thinking I've ever witnessed.
Also,
he died? Is that the reason he didn't turn up?
in all fairness, it's not because I didn't think he'd turn up. It's because he wasn't there at the time. So
That's
it was
fair.
even,
I mean, yeah,
it
fair
was,
enough.
It was even shorter term thinking.
All right.
Do we
Yeah,
get
I
our
guess.
our elf back at the end?
Yeah.
Do we recover?
Yeah, because I mean, you don't, Tyrone, but everyone else does.
Fuck.
You spent the night in a jail cell. That's not a nice recovery time.
In terms of next session, do you want to say next Sunday at 1? Because we keep pushing it back to 1 anyway. So, do you want to say next Sunday at 1?
Sure.
That's my bad. I was too drunk this morning to drive back home.
That's
My
fine.
phone
Don't
was
worry
out
about it,
of
man.
battery.
Don't worry about it, man.
Earlier,
Happens to the
but
best of us.
if everyone
I had to wait out the alcohol wearing off. It was a big night.
Did you go to the festival, Riverside?
No, we had a barbecue at my mate's.
Brother was at Riverside.
So- Are you happy for that, Ross?
I prefer earlier, but if we're doing one, I can do.
I mean, we keep pushing back to 1 o'clock it
Yeah.
seems like every single week, so it might as well be 1.
It's just I like the finishing time right now. It's a good time.
I agree, yeah. But
I don't mind. This is a one-off for me. I don't
Yeah.
mind starting earlier.
So,
I
in
would
that
rather
case-
start at 11.
in that case, we'll say 11 again. In that case, and we'll see if we can get it next week. If next week we still can't do it, we'll push it back.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll set the time on Roll20 as well, so we don't forget, and I'll let Alex know. Cool. So yeah, good session, guys.
Yeah, that was good. Fun.
Cool.
Lots interesting session.
You are making progress, even if it feels like you're.
Yeah, we're good. We're making one town every session. We're gonna get to Hammer Door. We're gonna sail this shit. It's gonna
Get
be great.
Harrendale next time, yeah. So Sunday the 3rd at 11 a.m.
Hopefully, we find some actual nasty thing to kill that's worth a load of XP in the forest.
We're literally gonna have to go XP farming. We're gonna have to. What I'm thinking, right, is a chicken is worth 25 XP. But if we get a million chickens in a chicken farm, just fucking roll a boulder through the field day after day.
I mean,
Become chicken farmers.
the problem is you're going through. You're just heading into safer and safer territory.
Yeah.
That's the problem right now.
If only you got
Because like the further you head to the south and southwest, the more dangerous it's going to be.
Yeah, we need to head to the.
You handed in a quest, we should get the XP for that. That's how it works.
I
out.
gave you the XP for that last session. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah, we
But,
need to head to what they called the free cities.
Yeah, and they're being destroyed, all of them.
Yeah, but there'll be camps and people trying to rebuild and stuff.
Well, I'm sure there'll be like a wizard to teleport us out there in Hamberton once we
Don't
know.
know, perhaps somewhere near Southport.
Ow. Yeah. So I'll shoot off now, guys. I've set the time for next week, and yeah, if you guys want to play any, I guess Brandon and Alex, if you want to play any League in the week, let me know.
Okay, I'm out. Bye. Guys.